All right, a quick recap on the last game. I think there was some death sticks involved. Oh, did you tell him what we read last night?
Oh yeah, there are death stick rules. I don't know
Yeah,
if
it said
anybody.
something
Yeah.
about
You can't shove them up your backside. Is that
Well, I never saw that.
Yeah, that one's not covered in the book.
Go figure.
No, but you can actually get addicted to this drug.
What?
And do damage.
Yeah, it's in the books.
Oh, it'll do damage.
If you take it, it gives you bonuses, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then you have to make a check.
Gives you a morale bonus.
Yeah,
it really does. It really does.
when it goes away, you go like one. It's -1 and you're on that.
I think so.
Something
like
the
that.
condition track.
Yeah.
What?
But then you have to roll daily
Sure.
to see if you're hooked on it or not. And if you do get addicted to it, you have to take it, or something like that. Or you go down on the condition track. And then you have to have 7 days of rolling successful,
Yeah.
I can help you.
and then you can have a chance to break your addiction. I forget how
It's
you
like
did that.
There was another player that
There
had
was
to
another player had to heal you
had that
basically,
treat injury check.
treat injury check on you. But yeah, and that was the only way to get unhooked from it. But you could take it as a risk,
Yeah.
but then you could get addicted to
It's
it.
a good thing I just sell it. I don't
So yeah, it was just kind of funny. We found that last night.
I just sell it to this guy.
So anyway, so last time you guys escaped from prison, you found out Zoltoid doesn't even exist. Zoltoid was a fictional character played by a Hutt who was actually Big Bubba's sister, and that's why Big Bubba was protecting her, not telling people where she was. And then you also had Darth Neckard, who is actually the guy behind the whole thing. You end up killing him
Why were we sent to the hut to begin with?
to try to find where Ziltoid was.
And why were we trying to find Zolta? I forget.
Because Ziltoid was sending people after you. You missed episode 2.
Yeah.
You guys were going after her because you were running into bounty hunters everywhere you went. It's like they always knew where you were.
Yeah.
And it turned out to be that there was no tracking device. It was Duty.
Yeah.
Duty was programmed to check in every time he was alone.
The name will never not be funny.
Yeah. What?
The name will never not be funny.
Yeah. So yeah, Duty was actually the one that was turning you guys in, and you didn't know that. But basically, the Jedi and Han Solo and them had told you guys, you got to deal with this because we've been using you on missions, and you're a threat to the mission because you guys could get all of a sudden hit by bounty hunters and be late showing up somewhere and on a critical mission. So you had to stop working with the Jedi and go after this. So that's how you ended up looking for Ziltoid.
Zoltoid was fake.
Ziltoid wasn't even a real person. Nobody knew if Ziltoid was a man, a woman, or even human, or what they were. But Lando is the one that suggested going to visit Big Bubba because he's like number 2 crime lord. Figures he might know how to find number 1, which is Ziltoid. And you were the primary character in that particular scene, which you didn't get to be here for. But you were the contact to get in to see Big Bubba, and he sent you on another mission to earn the information, which he wasn't really going to give you. It was a fake mission, which is where they came in because his character actually knew how to complete the mission that he gave you, and so you guys all hooked up. And then you all got jumped by Boba Fett and his buddies and locked up, and he became a Hutt toy.
And we escaped. So Zoltoid was just.
So then you all get it. You all escape from there. You fight and you kill Neckard. And then you get some unusual information that Leia's father, Bale Organa, actually mentioned all of your names. He found that out from Winter, who has a perfect memory. She doesn't ever forget anything. And she remembers Bale Organa mentioning all of your names, including the ones that they didn't even know that you guys were with now. But before you could finish that conversation, you got attacked by the Yuuzhan Vong, and had to book out of there without coordinates. Also, before that happened, Luke warned you not to reveal the future to anyone, but he didn't know why. He had no idea you were going to go back in the past. He just figured you had a force vision.
Or did he?
Yeah, he figured you probably had a force vision, or you were going to. And so, yeah, you weren't supposed to reveal the future to anyone. But he had no idea you guys were just going to disappear and go back in time. So that was the last warning from Luke. And then you show up. Your ship's completely dead. Apparently the time travel was not good for electronics. So you still have your weapons.
We need Mr. Fusion.
Yeah. You still have your weapons. You were still wearing a bikini. You met Biff.
We got the
I
capacity.
thought Biff got him close.
Biff.
He did
Biff.
an orange jumpsuit.
Yeah, he's wearing an orange jumpsuit now.
He just looks like an ex-convict.
Yeah, he looks like an ex-con without hair.
It was cold, okay.
Yeah, so you got new IDs. You lost all your money's gone because it was basically in the bank.
Future currency.
But you cashed in. Biff was a salvage junkyard guy on that big ship, and he paid you $25,000 for your other ship, your dead ship, a piece of junk now. And he dropped you off at Selzon Station above the planet Brentael. You got new IDs, so now you guys exist supposedly in this world.
Can I be Jennifer? Just Jennifer on my ID.
No, you kept your same
Oh.
names because Bale Organa knew you, so you
That's
figured to stick to. You can't change your names because otherwise you might mess something up.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and then the last thing that happened after you got your IDs, you guys were walking down the hallway, and you notice a couple of guys that look like they were looking for someone, and then you see some lady come in that looked injured, and she runs over by you and kind of ducks behind you and says, basically, "Help me! Those guys are trying to kill me." So that is where we left off. And she also identified herself as she worked for Bale Organa, so you already know that this person is somebody you need to meet.
Something else. I wrote down something about 27 initiative, and I don't know what that was for. Right after the woman.
Because you rolled, you thought we were going to go into. I actually saw that in the
Oh.
video the other day. Can I keep my 27?
Oh,
Yeah, he rolled a real high initiative. Yes, you may keep your 27. Luckily, I watched that the other day because I would have no idea what you were just talking about.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know what it was for. So.
What were your characters again?
My initiative is plus 8.
Scoundrels or
I'm a scoundrel. He's a
He's
a scout. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a scout like Freddy, but he has a grenade vest,
27.
and
Although we've used like
he
half
uses-
of his
yeah,
stuff.
he
Well, it was
uses
awesome.
2 pistols. He can use 2 pistols. He's got that ability.
okay.
So
All
you're
right.
the techie scoundrel.
Any questions? We ready to go?
I think so.
You're the sniper scout. You're the
Well, he's a
Well,
scout.
Hey.
There's a lot of combat in this one.
What?
Can we
Bring it
put
on.
right real quick?
What?
All right,
Mountain Dew.
here we go. We've recapped. I am recording already.
Are you sure?
Yes.
The red button's on.
All right. Star Wars Episode 4: A New Reality. Now, New Hope. It is a dark time in the galaxy. The evil galactic empire has spread from the deep core to the outer rim, and everywhere the empire's tyranny can be felt. Fleeing from the oppression of the Emperor's minions, agents of Senator Bale Organa have run to a remote station above Brentael. Known to be a vocal opponent of the Empire, Organa may be the last hope of freedom in the galaxy. In the hopes of stopping these dissidents before they can reach the Senator, the Empire has alerted its forces on Selzon Station, where the struggle for liberty rages on, and the first sparks of rebellion have begun to burn. That was your crawl.
I saw it.
Yes. Previously, here's another recap. The promenade is filled with the bustle of revelry and commerce. Spilling out of the gambling halls are the sounds of victory and the moans of defeat, while the music of local bands issues from the cantinas. Only a handful of citizens mills about the main areas of the promenade. a few gazing out the massive windows of the planet Brentiel, hovering below. Business people hawk their wares to passers-by, and a few stormtroopers make their way down the main avenue of the promenade on their usual patrol at a leisurely pace. You noticed 2 men loitering in the north end of the promenade who did not appear to be part of the larger crowd. Each seemed to be scanning the crowd closely as though looking for someone, though they paid no attention to you. You also noticed that despite wearing normal traveling clothes, each man was carrying a holdout blaster tucked into his jacket, and both men were wearing identical garments. You also noticed that both men seemed to be whispering to themselves, obviously speaking into hidden comlinks. Within moments, a slender woman wearing the greasy clothes of a mechanic stumbled down the promenade. Though she was trying to hide it, she had clearly been wounded somehow, and she looked desperate to get past the 2 men unnoticed. Once she had realized that she had been spotted, she took off in a painful sprint directly toward your group. She shouted toward you, "Someone please help me, they're trying to kill me." One of the men shouted, "Stop that woman!" She ducked behind your party and said more quietly and quickly, "Please, I'm an Alderanian security agent. I need to get my cargo to Senator Bale Organa. Please, I can pay you." Mere 2 seconds later, 2 stormtroopers burst into the area from the south end of the promenade. They raise their blasters, aiming them at the woman, and shout through their helmet speakers, "Step away from that woman. She's under arrest in the name of the Emperor." Being fully aware of the wrongdoings of the Empire from your history lessons, and also having other knowledge that Bale Organa mentioned your names to Winter, you wisely decide to help this woman and side with the budding Rebel Alliance. Roll initiative.
Now, quick question though. What if the best help for her is to get authority help?
The best help is to let the
Yes, go.
You just need a bunch.
Yeah.
So 12, a couple of 6s.
23.
Thank you.
11,
What's
8.
the initiative roll again?
it's
20
your
plus
D20 plus whatever your initiative score is.
16.
Oh,
12.
Plus what?
Plus
Initiative scores.
Chet, what'd you get?
11.
23.
Tochum,
23.
Gil,
17. Wait, so the initiative didn't change.
Dex,
16.
The initiative didn't change.
Mephisto,
12.
Swoosh,
23.
Oh, yours.
Oh,
Roll
your
Patrick.
27.
Oh, so it is 11?
Alright,
I'm
let me move
confused.
these guys.
If it's trained, then it'll be something like 11.
I guess it is 11 because you're trained.
So it's 11?
You rolled a 2.
So
Yeah.
John's
Right.
Tochum's initiative is like at 31.
Oh, okay.
Aww. You beat me.
Oh my.
Might as well re-roll
This
now.
combat I'll get something more. Combat shouldn't be that hard.
Let him be the guy who walks in the line of fire first.
Alright,
Hey, he's
and something new, our flannel graph here. We have to make these maps.
Oh.
You guys are basically in a hallway. So these striped lines, these are the black things there. You could just lay those down. We'll try to make these. I tried to make these semi-accurate, so all you really need to do here, this is just a hallway. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares wide, and then put the black lines.
I think I grabbed the one.
How long's the line?
It doesn't really matter. It's 1, 2,
Let's not use that line yet. If you pulled up a line, you probably reach from here to here.
Here's some decorations.
Decorations.
Well,
Here's a
there's some
plan.
like palettes of stuff. Here's some computers to match your map there.
What?
There's
That's good stuff for other folks.
there's smaller boxes there. Here, Brent. Yeah, these are like computer terminals that people can use.
That would
do
be
whatever.
Hey.
Wouldn't that be there?
So, wait.
Yes.
Initiative
And then this one.
We got
and
these
perception
boxes.
also? And perception's 4.
Okay, clear.
Who's winning? I know, there's no winners.
Fred.
Fred's winning right now.
If you're talking about race with names, then Fred's winning.
Okay. And I knocked over my stacks of people here, which really stinks. Just sit it down on the ground.
Or throw it at me. There's a map. Have fun.
On that spin. Are we all down there?
All right, so you guys sort of just scatter yourselves around. One side of that is actually a window that faces out into space. So yeah, you guys can be looking at the computer. You can be looking out the window, wherever you feel like being.
Of course you
You guys are just sort of loitering, walking down this hallway.
I'll make
You're not like in formation, so do whatever you want to.
You're probably not laying down.
Since-
way outside the hall.
Since the majority of you are on this end,
I'm pretty sure that someone's not supposed to be on that end.
Why?
it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
You
well,
guys are just
yeah.
walking aroround.
Thank you.
Look, AJ can die and re-roll for a new.
Since these
The
guys,
windows on the
look,
side.
Now it's now it's
One side.
He said it on the map.
now it's
I know
What
these
you doing?
guys are not dressed the same, but we're gonna.
Do you care?
Oh, we'll make her the chick.
Gil wants
Okay,
to do
that's
something.
that's
Probably
Maya.
behind you guys.
I'll put you behind me.
Maya.
That's the lady.
Oh, that's the lady.
She's supposed to be behind us,
Yeah.
or
Is she random place too?
She's run over by you guys, and then here's those guys.
Are these stormtroopers?
Those are the informants that have noticed her. Let's just put them by that wall over there somewhere. Actually, down at that end is where the stormtroopers are coming in.
oh, fantastic.
Those are the stormtroopers. They have one on the
Second thought, AJ was with.
But actually, it was
Say we ditch this girl.
Hand her over.
Okay.
Oh,
So, this is the current status here. You guys have been told to get that woman. Let me go in here. Roll initiative. All right, we are ready for combat. So you've been ordered to turn that woman over, but you know that this is your contact to Bale. So, what are you going to do, Patrick? You're first one to react to this situation.
You got 31.
Totem has
I guess I need to select. 31 is higher than 27.
generally speaking.
Totem, your uncomfortable anus apparently has made you the quickest.
it's what, man? What?
I'm right next to a computer. Is there like security guns that I can just cipher into? And
You can always look for a check for something like that.
If he rolls in that 20, can you turn like a gonk droid into a transformer?
Probably not.
okay, so
2 natural 20s.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you make a perception check to start with? That's a free action.
Okay. You get a 20.
Before you start looking at
If
the
he gets a
computer.
20
let's-
on the use of the computer, can he make that side of the room the floor is lava?
18.
18
plus my perception.
Yes.
Okay, so
20.
1.
Okay, that's a lot. You are fairly
22,
confident
22.
that there is no way in the world that this particular computer would have access to any type of security, even if there is any in this room or
Okay.
this hallway. So, based on your knowledge of that, and if you'd have rolled a 1, I'd have said, yeah.
Go
Yeah, there's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way.
For those things, can I just use my my technology knowledge or computer knowledge instead of my perception to figure
I
that
mean, it
out?
doesn't really.
It wouldn't have either one would have worked.
Well, I have more
Yeah.
points for those.
Yeah, that would have also.
So I
Yeah,
should
your
use those.
knowledge of computers and
If you would have
security.
either one that
Yeah.
30.
Yeah,
So.
you rolled so high that your
Okay.
cooking would have given you that one away.
Okay. So I don't have. I'm just for now. I'm not going to use perception. It's
And,
not that
and
good.
by the way, you have partial cover because that thing is basically waist high, so you can technically be
What's up?
kneeling right here. They will have a harder time hitting.
All right. So where are they? This guy.
Those guys.
These.
It's
guys.
those 2 guys and the 2 stormtroopers.
Okay,
Heads.
so which one
Those
is...
2 guys are, as far as we think, good guys at this point in time.
Well, they're the ones who were trying to get her along with the Imperials.
All right. I'm
Got
gonna shoot this guy.
All right, we're gonna call him informant number 1. So dark blue is 1, light blue is 2.
And my I have this point blank shot. It says +1 bonus on range attacks and damage against point blank foes.
All of these point blank is a range. It's not like right up against them. These maps. It's like 20 squares, I think, before you're out of pistol range.
Do you want to modify that for our game?
No, because sometimes we will be using this whole thing, and this is 4
Okay.
feet.
Oh,
So
Okay.
there's a lot of squares in there. So you will be out of 20 square range sometimes.
So we're still at point blank range.
You're in
with the
you're in
normal.
point blank range within
So-
this area.
But 1 point bonus on range attacks.
Yep.
Yeah, you
Damage.
get
So
a
you
plus
get-
one on your attack roll.
Yeah. So your attack roll, you get a +1.
Okay. So what do I use? I forget.
Did I do anything to damage too, or is that just
No,
No,
it's
it's
just
just
attack roll.
No, it says range attacks and damage against.
Oh, and damage.
against
Okay.
point blank foes.
So you're gonna roll your d20 plus your
Base
base attack plus your dex
modifier.
plus your 1 bonus.
Dang.
So you get the
plus
+7,
2 plus my what?
your dex modifier.
Dex mine plus 4. Okay,
And then you
7.
get a +1, so you get 7.
Wait, what is the plus 1? Oh yeah, you're right.
Plus,
You're right.
plus that bonus thing.
+7.
Okay.
18, baby. You are shooting at
18.
an informant. That is a hit.
Nice.
Now you roll damage. So whatever your weapon damage is plus half your.
Oh,
half
I
your level.
forgot. Did that go up? Did
Um,
my weapon damage?
yeah,
Your base damage. Yeah. Your base
Your
attack.
damage,
Wait, where-
your ranged weapons should be your that
attack
plus
bonus.
your base attack.
No,
I'm sorry. But that
It's
plus
damage
your,
plus half your level
half your level.
plus
Right now,
that bonus
they're-
1
they're
that you
kind of-
got there.
Yeah, so I would use it.
So you get 3d6 plus 3.
Because we're already in
Using
trouble.
the heavy
I
blast.
feel like it, so yeah, I would use that.
3d6.
3d6
That's
plus
how we
3.
do a lot more damage.
This will all go faster once we have 6 months of
I was gonna say it's been a
Memory
while since
fog.
we've been down this.
yeah.
Alright. Plus what you say?
Plus 3. Because
Yeah.
half your level plus that plus 1 from the point blank shot.
So 2 plus. Well, wait. I thought you said base attack.
No, that
No.
base attack doesn't include your damage.
That's like
Your damage is specifically your weapon dice and then
Okay,
half
so
your
this
level
plus half my level is
plus
2.
that 1.
Plus that 1 from point
From
blank
that.
shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 3.
Well, that was
2,
great.
3,
4,
4,
7.
5, 6, 7. And that was informant number 1.
Um,
He's dead.
Oh baby.
Your ranged
Oh,
attack
first
is
blood.
based on
Informant number 1 is dead.
Praise the Lord.
All right, next up is Swoosh.
He had a higher roll than me.
I had
Wait,
27.
where did he go? Who was next?
Patrick.
Where did he go? Why did he not?
Apparently you're not here.
He was there, and then there's a spot. Stupid program.
You are really, really focused on what's outside the window.
On the other side of the room.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not in here. Just remember that. Okay, now you're there.
Get your lightsaber.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna move you back up at the top.
You gonna get your lightsaber out?
All right,
Your ranged attack
Patrick,
is a function
you're
of your
up.
spells.
What do you want to shoot at or do? You stare out the
Capture one
window?
of the
Try to shoot at
informants.
him.
Maybe
All
we
right.
should capture
Should we,
one
are
of
we
them.
really gonna shoot those guys, or we're gonna maybe talk to them?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should capture one of them.
You know, the informant guys have information. Just saying.
That's true. Maybe I'll shoot at one of the stormtroopers.
They were just
They
there.
never do anything. They don't hit anything.
You force choke this guy until he passes out. And then,
I mean, I can set my gun to
I don't
stun.
think I actually had that move.
Oh yeah.
oh,
I've got some cooler
Oh yeah,
ones.
he got some new force powers.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at the stormtrooper.
Okay. We'll call it. He's number 1, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they're way outnumbered.
That's 11. 15.
They had no idea. They had no idea that the people in this
Would
hallway.
Would they be surprised?
No, they don't need
So they're
surprise. They're not surprised now.
Darn it. 19.
That is a hit.
Okay, can I have 2 d10?
2 more d10.
My weapon is 1 d10. Thank you.
And no. There's one.
You can roll 3 times. It doesn't
so
matter.
can you tell me that calculation?
That's not as fun.
What was that?
It's not as fun.
That's gonna be
+2. It's 15.
Percentage dice.
Plus
19.
2, and then with
He is dead.
With point blank
Oh.
shot, you get a +1.
is that with every weapon?
With that's with ranged weapons. If you're gonna
Might as well keep it.
anybody,
You're gonna use them.
Swoosh!
I don't have any.
Okay, so are we
What was the one that doesn't have percentage?
are we in a overpopulated area, right? So there's civilians all around and stuff.
This particular, there are people beyond that way and this way, but this right now you guys are sort of occupying this area by yourself.
So there's no one around that could possibly tickle. Like that I can just tell from looking around.
Leave the D1.
There are some people around that.
Okay.
There are people around that might be able to see you.
Okay.
Scar them for life. In fact, why don't you roll for something?
Okay, how about I roll for
stealthy attack.
Make
Gather
a
information?
make a perception check.
Okay.
Force teleport over to the next step.
12 plus perception.
Yeah.
19.
Okay. Looking around, you
Perception.
definitely see people at that end and at this end, and you do realize that you guys probably should get out of here quick. You're shooting stormtroopers.
Which is stormtrooper.
Okay.
But I mean, we're killing them in one shot.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I will. What did it? Yeah, I can shoot that guy. I'll shoot the second one. Yeah, I'll use my sporting pistol as my swift action to equip that, and I will have to roll. The base attack adds to your attack roll, right?
Yes.
15.
And you're hitting the stormtrooper?
Yep.
You missed.
Okay. That's it.
Next
Better
up,
with the lightsaber.
I don't feel like I'm gonna get to be involved in this attack.
next up is Stormtrooper number 2. And he is actually going to. He does not have line of sight at Maya. That's her name, by the way. So he's going to shoot at the guy that just shot at him. And he's,
Wait, does he have one side?
Yeah.
yeah, he can see. Those things are long.
Of it.
Plus. He rolled a 9.
Miss.
Okay, he missed you. And next up is the other informant. He sees what's going on here, and this
Wait,
is
did I
trying
kill him?
No, the
No,
other
No,
one.
the other one's still alive. He sees what's going on right now, and he is panicking.
It's a credo.
He is actually going to take off running.
Okay.
He is leaving the site. He's turning around and running full blast out of this map.
Did we lose him?
Well, so much for
Or-
capturing him.
He's gone.
I should have snuck him. I probably still would have done too much.
Gil, you're up.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
There is a stormtrooper.
Which does look like he has line of sight. Shooting him between me and
Interesting.
Maya.
Like Reggie.
If you want to move anywhere, I got you.
You now have an additional +1 on your attacks, right?
That's
Isn't
true.
We gave you something
So
for that.
because I think I have a +2 for pistols.
Cool.
And +1. So- I guess.
Might as well shoot him. Earn your keep.
Yeah,
Might want to move a little bit. There's a lot of people around you.
that's a good point. Yeah.
2, 3.
Without turning pilot.
Right there's good.
20.
Oh, dang.
You crit him?
Yeah.
He's dead.
Double
Critted
damage.
on the
yeah, you-
Ziploc bag. He critted.
Yeah. Explain exactly where this hit him.
Where it hit.
You be creative. You just annihilated the guy probably.
Right in the
Let's roll damage.
Here, I'll roll the 3d6.
Double damage.
The bullet was gonna go in between his legs, but instead, as soon as it got underneath,
Just denied all laws of physics.
Yeah.
Body cavity search with a pistol.
that laser performed a colonoscopy.
16.
It's double damage. Yeah. So
16.
yeah, he is dead in whatever way you described it.
Okay, so I read once that the stormtrooper's armor, it's built in such a way that it's all interconnected, and so when you take laser bolts, it simultaneously boils, bakes, and fries them at the same time. It's great technology.
Seals the juices inside.
Yeah.
It's great for Ewoks when they want to beat them.
True facts.
Alright.
So he's,
So everyone is dead. Go back to
this guy just no longer exists.
Yeah,
He,
just
uh,
take him out.
faded
Yeah,
away.
take him off the
Can
floor.
we
He's not even
check
there.
out this guy's belongings?
Sure.
Call his buddy.
Guys, it's cool.
Hey,
Don't worry.
They surrendered.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you want to let them guys know you need to get out of here?
Yeah, we gotta go. I got this feeling that this is not
I
good.
don't see any problem with it.
Well, okay, bye.
Just a dead stormtrooper or two. And, yeah, if you want
One of
to,
them doesn't even exist.
if you want to
anymore,
quickly
so-
check him out, he is carrying a holdout blaster and a combo.
Did you say anaconda?
Let's take.
That's
No, the calm, like,
So you take it.
Yeah,
Like,
you
what?
can take that
What
stuff.
issue is this?
Write it down if you want it.
Short.
This is a
It's
collectible.
actually an Iron Man comic.
What was
Wait,
it?
A holdout blaster and a comlink. A few personal.
Is there
items.
anyone talking in the comlink?
Can we order pizza? They're gonna hate
Well,
us,
I
guys.
could probably check the signals and triangulate a way to find where he's at.
Possibly,
Wow.
but he might be calling for reinforcements too.
I can know where he's calling from.
And like,
Because you're in a crowded
Like,
area.
we gotta
You're-
go.
You're on a
I'll
space
probably
station.
not stand around and
Yeah.
talk about this.
There's
yeah.
people probably looking. We gotta go.
She actually suggests, let's go back to, she's got a room.
Oh,
She's got a place that you guys we can go talk.
I'm the only other human that's over there.
You're the only human. They're humans.
I'm a human.
Oh, never mind.
There's competition.
She's only attracted to
That's
Doris.
it's like
They don't low standards.
No, high standards.
So anyway, she takes you back. She takes you back to some. She takes you back to some quarters, and says, "I'm on a mission from Senator Bale Organa of Alderaan. I'm part of his personal security detail.
Yes.
I'm sorry I got you into this mess, but thank you for saving my life back there. Luckily, there aren't really any security cameras on this deck. Otherwise, you would be wanted men right now. It's more secure on the decks where the wealthy hang out. I'm hurt pretty bad, and I can't complete this mission without your help. If you could do something for me, you would be helping save many innocent lives, and I'm sure Bale Organa will be happy to reward you for your efforts." What you doing?
We're getting ready to roll for initiative.
Oh,
I'm getting
So-
ready to roll to like,
I don't know. That's interesting.
first aid or something. Or
she's hit hard. I mean, you can try to heal her some, but she's fully aware that she's going to need to recoup here for a little while.
Yeah.
So she's asking you guys to help
She's
her.
wearing a red uniform. We should just
Yeah.
leave her behind.
Yeah, she is wearing some red.
looks green to me. It's really fun.
So anyway, conversation with her. She's asking you guys if you could help her out to save a lot of lives. And obviously, she's working. She says she's working for Bale, so you guys know.
What's
I
the
don't think
mission?
we have much choice.
Okay, well, I mean, lives are great and all, but how much credits are we talking?
yeah, what's the bail money?
What's the
She says. She says that she can't speak for Bale Organa as far as the money goes, but she knows that he's generous and he will pay for this.
I think it's worth it.
Everybody good?
Yes.
Um,
Dude, if you need a little bit of an extra cut, I think we can all.
so
I'll give you a portion of mine if you want to go.
she tells you that she is supposed to meet a droid named Switch, and he is supposed to have cargo for her. She doesn't know where he is yet. She didn't get that far. You'll probably have to try to find out where he is first of all. Actually, I think she does give you some information. Actually, she does tell you he's in Bay V14, Victor 14. But she doesn't know where that is yet. She hasn't had a chance. She got tracked down real fast. And so she hasn't had a chance yet to find where Bay V14 even is. So you guys are going to have to figure out where that is and then see him and get some cargo that's meant for her. Everybody good with that?
Does she have any like badges or anything, or like anything that like confirms that we're working with her?
She does not,
Sound of disgust.
because she's here. They don't. No one can find out Bale Organa is involved with attacking stormtroopers. He's a senator. He has to stay out of this kind of stuff. And you would probably know that.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, you would probably know that to be true.
Alright.
Everybody cool with that?
Yep.
All right, so here's what we're gonna use. A couple of new skills here. We don't have to like role play you guys walking around checking terminals and things like that. This is just something. According to her, the deck that you guys are on, there's not really a lot of security because it's the non-Imperials that are really hanging around here. So they really don't care much about this. But you guys should still be able to walk around as long as there's, the one informant got away. But her theory on these guys is these guys don't want to work for the Empire. They're like, they didn't know they're going to get into this kind of trouble. They just expected, oh yeah, I can get paid and look for people that look suspicious, but they're not really hired warriors, and he probably made the one guy beat himself and he ran away. So other than that guy, you guys are probably still able to walk around on your own. But we don't have to role play you guys walking around and interacting. We can roll to see what your skills have learned. So really what's going on is there's a couple ways you can learn information in an area. And this will be true with really any time we play, where you just need to learn something about the area. We don't have to role play you guys walking door to door asking people things. You literally just say, I want to do a gather information skill. Does anybody have the gather information skill? I would.
Yes.
No. 12.
And also use the computer.
7.
I have computer. 12.
Guys, come on.
Gather information is a skill, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so
12 on computer.
3.
yeah, so you can use the computer to try to find out about where this. I mean, this is public knowledge, so you're just going to use the computer to try to find out where this particular bay is and how to get there. So go ahead and roll your use the computer skill. This is fairly basic.
So it's that plus the whatever I roll.
Yep.
Okay, I got it.
31. So what you find out, this is without even rolling, you're going to find out that Bay V14 is on a level that is off limits to non-Imperial personnel. Now what you've done is gone beyond that particular information. You've also found out that it's been quarantined for over 1.5 years, yet no maintenance requests have been made for repairs to that section. There's also it's also located along one of the station's primary exhaust systems, meaning that exhaust conduits should be running right through the storage bay. Nice. So it's been under quarantine for a long time, but no one's ever tried to repair it. And now, gather information. No one has that skill.
Real?
Gather
Oh, it's a
information.
skill?
Well, no one's trained in it, but you can still do it. Everyone has.
I have 5.
Oh, okay.
I'm 7.
A gather information skill is basically you just kind of walking around and either, just asking, just nonchalantly just start conversations with people and see what you can find out about some stuff.
So that's the only information I can get out of this computer.
Yeah,
So
the
it's not
basic
telling me
knowledge.
why it's quarantined or anything.
No, you haven't found out why.
Okay, so he can find that out.
Maybe. Yeah, depends on his role.
Roll it up.
So-
knowledge of bureaucracy and sociology, is that what it is? I just wrote SOC.
That probably won't help with that.
Isn't there specifically a gather
Yeah,
information?
there is.
Yeah.
That's what you have. Yeah, the other stuff doesn't matter. Yeah, those were knowledge. Like you can be skilled with knowledge in astrophysics or military tactics, things like that. Specific. What's that? Galactic lore. No, you're actually trying to get specific information about this bay just by talking to people. Gather information.
People.
Yeah, like local knowledge. Just local knowledge. Why? What's going on with V14? Why is it quarantined? Things like that.
I got a 23.
23.
Did you got that?
So you've learned not only some local news and rumors, but also you've learned some secret information. So the local stuff is, despite the fact that V14 is in a quarantine zone, a large number of aliens are often seen going into that area. Rumor has it that the aliens operate some kind of criminal organization out of that section of the station, and that a contingent of Gamorreans is always on guard near the deep storage bay. And then the secret information that you found out was that since the quarantine was put into place, the station manager has been taking bribes to keep it that way. The bribes are delivered to the manager on a monthly basis by an unsavory-looking Twi'lek, and though the Empire doesn't like it, the local security forces ensure that the Imperials never get too close to the quarantined areas. So there's no Imperials here. And people are going in and out of there even though it's quarantined.
So you need Imperial access.
But the Imperials don't go there.
Yeah. They, in fact, the security in that
It's an
area
Imperial
make
level,
sure
but
the
nobody
Imperials
goes up
stay out of there.
It's an Imperial level, but none of the Imperials are up there.
What are you gonna say, John?
I'm just thinking. I got this comm link that directly connects me to Imperials. That I can maybe. I mean, this is an option. Maybe we can shut
Races and Cold
their little syndicate down. I'm sure the Imperials don't like woods.
Yeah, but he's
If they knew.
What we got that from a really lowly grunt.
But he's an informant, and so they're obligated to check it out, aren't they?
I don't know.
If we say, hey, your Bale Organa chick is up in that level.
Well, then they're gonna want to send troops and stuff
Yeah.
there instead of just shutting stuff off to let
You want them to send troops to where you're trying to go?
Well, it was. I don't know.
There are no
is
Imperials.
Is it easier to fight Imperials or gangsters?
Probably gangsters. They're
I
not.
don't know. I
doing
feel
very
like
sure.
It depends on the Imperial.
Well,
Imperials are
the
a commodity.
person that you're trying to meet is there.
oh, he's in there.
He's in this quarantine. The V14 section is where he's supposed to be,
How did he
and there's
get-
no Imperials there. It's a droid.
Is there more knowledge that we can get from here? If anybody else rolls more?
And now,
Okay.
you know that it's criminal related.
Can we find? So we can't find out who is the boss of this.
Not yet, anyway.
Go talk to them.
We could just walk up to the front door. I mean, who's going to stop us?
Gangsters.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
Nothing we can't handle.
Do you have?
what kind of security.
Of course.
You have that bar?
Of course.
Is it pretty high?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
What kind of
Oh, by the
security
way,
is it?
before you guys actually leave for this area, Maya does tell you to call her or contact her as soon as you get the cargo, because she can have her pilot come and pick you guys up wherever you are.
There's gonna be like mountable turrets and stuff, that kind of security. Or you might have.
I doubt there'd be any of that kind of security. Why would even if there was, it'd be into Imperial command if it's under Imperial control.
And we're not Imperial, so they're gonna.
Neither the gangsters. It's a fight we can take, even if they do try to fight us.
I'm just saying maybe we can get the Imperials to kill off the gangsters.
So then we deal with the
And
Imperials.
then we come in like as mechanics because there's something wrong with the bay, right?
Well, we might spook
We
the
can-
person who we're
No.
trying to see.
Necessarily.
No. Based on the information that you have, there's probably
The bay's
nothing wrong.
It's quote quarantine.
It's quarantine. It's
It's
never
nobody
been
in there.
tried to be repaired, and they're making pains to keep the Imperials out of the area.
The question is, who do we talk to get in there without fighting? That's the other question.
What you know is there's an easy way in through some conduits that take you right there,
Yeah.
and there's probably a couple Gamorreans standing guard outside.
Do we know where those conduits are?
Yep.
Did we? Okay, you found out.
You have that information. You got that from the computer.
Cargo bank.
Okay.
Yes.
Could go there.
You can
We need to do that.
easily get there based on the information.
Do we have any information about this droid, like its code signals or anything like that? That
It's
maybe.
Spoken like a true slicer. Just wait.
I'm just thinking maybe I can just send a signal that will make him come just walk to us.
No, you've got no ability.
I don't have the ability to. Okay.
He's not wired with us.
It's not mine.
You're level
He doesn't have the
4.
Bluetooth.
Yeah, you're level 4, not 40.
The droid does not have.
You know what a droid is.
No.
You still recall duty.
Duty, you're a wizard.
All right, so you guys want to head that direction?
Yeah, gotta go there.
Alright,
It's great.
let's
Gotta
go.
fast.
So should we all go through the decks, or should some we have like split up into 2 groups?
I don't think your head can fit in there.
Should just stay back.
These are big vents. It's
Okay.
big exhaust shafts.
They
that
happen to be
shift.
shaped like a
Yeah,
D.
they're shaped. Yeah, it's like a Japanese game show. Fits in the Thorian, right?
That's fine.
As long as I do this, guys, I'm fine.
Perfect.
Duck down. Okay.
Need some death sticks.
All right, you ready? Are we heading in?
We're going.
That
I
lets
gotta
us
go.
still there.
All right, so we start. You guys head down this area, and first of all, you're kind of surprised that there's no. You can't help me. Who told you that? Or, she must have figured I said. What's her name? Siri.
Siri.
She thought I said something.
You said
When-
okay. Oh, you said okay. So you guys.
That was
I
close
thought you
enough.
said okay, Siri.
When you arrive in the vicinity of the deep storage bay V14, you find that you have entered a very neglected part of the station. Many of the lights have burned out, and blaster marks and carbon scoring mar the walls, ceiling, and floor. The area reeks of ozone and electrical fires, and pools of coolant litter the hallway at regular intervals. After winding your way through a near labyrinth of decrepit corridors, you come upon Bay V14, which is guarded by a pair of Gamorreans wielding vibro axes. So basically, where you need to get to is the other side of these Gamorreans.
Fantastic.
Now, what you don't have a clue is whether these things are going to attack you. There's only 2 of them. Or whether you can just go in.
Walk right by.
You have no idea. Now, something that you can do in this game, there are persuasion checks and things like that.
That's got it, but
You could try to stealth past them.
I also have a 12 persuasion.
Into the pig guys.
I don't think
I don't think they're the type to be persuaded very easily.
They're not smart though.
Deception.
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 Yeah, just tell them look the other way.
Trained deception
They're not
as well.
smart. Or well, probably not.
They're not strong-willed.
Nope.
You can try to mind.
Also, the way this game works is any person that you come across in the game has a specific attitude towards you. The worst is hostile, which means they will take risk to harm you, which means they'll also usually attack you on sight. Unfriendly means they wish you ill, but they won't go out of their way to harm you. Indifferent means they regard you neither as a threat or an ally, and probably don't attack. Friendly means they wish you well, but they won't take life-threatening risks on your behalf. And helpful means they will take risks to help you. So anything that you come in encounter with, including computers, you can do persuasion checks, bribes, things like that, to move their attitude closer to friendly or helpful or whatever. And usually if you can get them to friendly, then they'll do whatever you ask.
So you go to really high charismatic.
And the same thing with computers, like if you're hacking in, trying to get information from a computer, Like if you're at a security computer and it's security against you, it probably starts off as unfriendly, and you would have to make use the computer skill check to like hacking in and try to change its attitude,
Yeah.
so you can finally get to what you're trying to get to. So same thing with people or computers. They may start off as hostile or something.
Yeah.
And you can work on that by using persuasion checks, bribes, things like that.
Backup guy because I have the stealth and no like charisma or persuasion.
So, could we just do before we go up there? Can we use perception to see if there maybe you can
Is there anything like
sense in the force their like anger levels or whatever?
Yeah, I'll shoot somebody. Nobody likes me.
Is there anything like around
Seriously, I
like
have no charisma.
on either side of where the
Just
Gamorreans
stand back
are
and
guarding
shoot
that
the shoot
is able to be hid behind or anything?
It's semi-dark. There's some flickering lights and stuff, but basically there's a couple, like a double door, and they're kind of standing out in front of it, just sort of chatting to themselves in their grunts.
I think we should have Gil just kind of try to talk to them at first, see what they say. Worst they can say is go away. I'm not going to attack us on sight.
You know their language?
Do Gamorreans speak basic?
They might be able to understand.
Well, I mean, if they're living on this
Well,
ship,
worst
they're
case, you
probably
could
gonna
just try to,
understand
if you
stuff
just
more.
Gamorrean
say,
doesn't speak basic. My natural instinct tells me that their natural instinct is going to be to swing at us.
Yep.
so.
Don't you do the force?
Should we have
I
the
would say
stealthy
use the
guys
force.
behind them?
Okay, I can do that.
Distract them
Yeah,
with
I'll
the force,
yeah.
wipe their memories while everybody else walks by them.
Or we can have the stealthy guys sneak up behind them just in case your mind trick thing goes wrong.
Okay.
And then they can have like a stealth attack.
That sounds fun.
What stealth?
So, I'm going to use my trick.
I got 11 stealth.
Yeah.
All right.
I have a viper blade.
I'm going to use the mind trick on the one that looks the ugliest.
While he's doing that, me
Is
and
that
Sean
Gamorrean
are gonna
1 or
sneak
Gamorrean
around
2?
and try to stop
Yeah,
them.
that's the question.
So you two are gonna,
We're stealthily getting around.
just in case.
We got 11s.
Oh, wow.
No,
All right, go ahead and roll.
Both of us.
Both of you roll for your stealth.
I think you're good.
27.
29.
Oh yeah.
26.
Okay, I'm
The
not even gonna
ghosts.
try to roll. So you guys are both
They tripped
on,
over
like,
the Gamorreans.
behind. You're behind each one of them by the door, between
Gamorreans still
the
didn't know.
doors, right? And they've not noticed you at all.
I'd like to coup de grace one of them.
Okay.
Not even going to try the best if I see.
Wait for the mind trick.
Yeah, I was going to mind trick him
Wait for the
first.
mind trick.
Hold
We
on.
were going to mind trick.
I want to coup de grace the one that he's not trying to mind trick.
I could get him with them both walk away.
Yeah, what if you can just respond and tell the other to
Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
Or to help
He's
us.
stuck in the one his buddy and they
Stab.
Like we can have two.
Hey, don't worry about it. Hey, I'm talking to you. Focus.
That guy behind you was not just killed by my
He really
my
quick
friend.
attached like the best silencer ever to my gun, so he doesn't even hear it.
Well, before he's doing something stupid,
I'm not gonna do that.
I'm going to mind trick the uglier one.
Okay.
Uh,
So you're just gonna walk right up to him.
a little bit from a distance, so he doesn't quite see where it's coming from. If it fails.
Okay.
So, this would be against their will defense.
Now, before you do, you keep that roll.
No, it's fine.
walk by. It's like you guys go over their feet. You just fall
I'm just trying to
With your
think
nose
on a
here.
mind trick. Do they have? Don't they have to see you? You have
Well,
to, like,
usually
you
in
have to tell
combat,
them
it's
something.
12 squares in line of
It's the
sight.
Duras way.
But don't you have to tell them something?
I thought it was like a type of hypnosis, which means they'd have to see you as well.
Line of sight, so as long as I see them.
You have to like give them a command or something.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
It's like telekinetically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what did you roll?
Nothing.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
This will be worse.
I kind of remember now. 16.
Okay. What are you telling
I'm
him?
gonna tell him and his buddy there's just this huge buffet of food over there, and that they should go to it real quick because they're running out.
the first.
All right. He grabs his buddy and tells him, and they walk.
Okay.
They walk away.
Guys, we can go now.
I had my gun held out like this, like oh.
It was
Actually, it was more like this.
Yeah.
Right to the back.
All right.
Guy's head.
So they have left you alone in front of these doors.
Stealth.
Are any locks?
Suspicious.
No. Nothing locked. There's no reason that you can't just walk in.
We need to draw.
Sounds good. Yeah.
That's a good point.
I'm gonna have my gun drawn, just in case.
Drawing gun.
I already had it drawn.
I almost always do, because
I'm not. I'm passive.
Your disappointment might.
I've gotta have one of them.
might slow you down.
Clear the map. And
Oh, got it. Lady.
That could be disastrous.
I'll just leave it there. I assume that I'm going to be back on the map here in a second.
Yeah,
should
holy-
I'm Bane's grandson.
where'd they go?
Excuse me. While he was in the bounty hunter business.
There's some shorter ones.
I'm not sure how this one's gonna work.
I don't know.
Some
Oh,
shorter
we got
ones.
the
I'll have
last
to
one
scoot
now.
down a little bit that way.
Cad Bane.
Shorter
You
ones.
guys know what I'm talking about?
Blue man.
Duros. He's Duros.
That one's-
I don't know if we need this
Oh,
one.
this is
Yeah,
weird.
yeah, on the far side.
I said it keeps
The
slipping.
far side.
Yeah,
Right,
Gary Larson.
I don't know if you've heard, but
Oh,
it's not
How
gonna
long is that? Too long?
Whoa.
be quiet.
where are we putting these?
On the map. Look at the map.
Where the map says.
Oh.
It's the map.
I know what
It's the map.
it's. That's a computer. So.
Ah,
There's only
Yeah, that's a
one.
computer. These are the big crates, and these are little crates.
Yeah.
That's
The
for
sidewalls
trash.
need to move in just a little bit. There, Kyle. Feel that? Those sidewalls on the front of the building, the front of the room, the far side of the room for me. There's only 2 squares in the door.
Oh,
If that's the door. Is that the door?
Yeah, that's where you're coming in.
there we go.
Close enough.
That works.
You don't need a super long
Here's
one.
your one.
It's not the longest one. I
Okay,
got
put this droid behind the
That's the
desk
same
there.
size.
Yeah, it does the same.
This one?
Oh,
Yes.
here's one.
There we go.
That
And
was the one space. There you go.
put this next to him.
Don't hold,
No.
don't hold it back anymore.
Doesn't matter which
Sorry,
side.
no.
Except-
And let's see who else is in this room.
It's not a
See
super
the
big
little things right there.
Those things aren't that big.
This one's
Yes.
too big.
Songs.
Because we've got 2 spaces here,
No.
1 space there. There's only supposed to be
I played,
2 spaces here.
The room too big?
I don't have a Twilight.
No, that's fine.
Yeah,
I
just
played,
slide it,
Force
squeeze it in.
Which was
Put this.
Supposed to be
That's a
4.
Twilight.
game.
You can't tell
Not
from
even.
yeah. Put him
kind
like
of annoying.
behind the
It's
far.
still don't start your lightsaber.
Put it right there, but closer. You can see him. He's like standing at the edge of that.
You can only throw
I'm
your
gonna guess that
lightsaber
we're coming.
He's not like hiding. He's
Yeah.
just sort of
Doing
deep
your arm
back
out.
there.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm gonna guess that's where we're
And
right there. Yeah.
Maybe if you
we'll
put the Force
put
Unleashed too.
3 more
Because
guys
I've watched John play
here.
the second one. Pretty sweet.
Yeah, I only played the first
We never
one.
gave him back this.
What are you talking about?
Force Unleashed.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
first
yes.
one's
These
better.
guys
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't feel safe in this room.
here.
Better force powers.
I'm not worried.
That's
how
how
it
it
goes
goes
there.
there.
61
Yeah,
health,
60.
dodge,
I
So
don't know.
real high
What?
I
reflexes.
couldn't use the lightsaber to
You
like go up
basically
to
have to
somebody
roll a
and like
crit
hit
to
him
do anything to me.
and stab him in the back.
No, that because all the modifiers too.
I don't know.
I said that's
So,
why
so
basically
are you guys all
just-
walking in?
It was at
It
Jack,
looks like
It's
just 3
just-
of us are supposed to
I
be
was, I was
3 of us are
playing
in now.
and I couldn't
Think
go
every-
up to somebody and
yeah,
we're
stab him.
Mid
I had
steps
to
and
either
go
throw
in.
my lightsaber.
If we're all walking
go
in,
up
we
to him
need to do initiative, right?
hold my lightsaber
No.
out so they could fight too.
We're not fighting.
Weird.
No.
It was weird.
It's not always combat. Just a matter.
Well, I mean, we're
Okay,
walking
so
into
this
a room
is a
full of
Twila-
enemies
Twila?
as far as we know.
Yeah, that's the Twilight. Remember, you guys also you heard that there was a Twilight that was making bribes or something to
Mhm.
somebody. We're gonna pretend he's a Twilight. I don't have to.
And he's a
Gonna sneak.
Duros.
That's a Duros. Yeah, these are just 3 other guys that are
Your
working.
buddy.
Yeah, I speak Duronian.
Well, yeah, the other ones
My
are.
favorite pasta.
So when you walk in here,
No, it just sounded like pasta.
when you walk in there, you see a droid sitting behind that computer desk with another
Or someone else.
with a astromech next to him. You see a Twilight there in the background. You see these other 3. They're literally in there moving some stuff around. They don't look like they're attacking you. They're actually, as you guys are in the room, they're gonna move some of this stuff around. They're like rearranging some things. No one looks real threatened by you. In fact, the droid there in the middle, the tall one, He says, "Greetings, gentle beings. I am Switch, and this is R5B8. Please select a drink for yourself." His desk has several expensive drinks there that you may like.
Do we have to pay for them?
No,
They sounded free.
no, you can kind of tell right away that this is.
This is a classic.
No, it looks like this is where he does business.
And we were
He
told
says,
that it was good.
"My services are available to anyone that can pay. Please give me your names and state your business."
But the limeade's free, right?
Yes, the limeade is free.
I'm just grabbing like bottles.
Put it in the back.
This later.
Put it in the back.
Do not be rude.
Too late.
So he's asked you to identify yourself and let him know what you're here for.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
you're
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of speaking.
what was the chick's name?
No, the droid is speaking.
Yeah, what was the girl's name?
Maya.
Maya.
Are you gonna
Yeah,
tell
Yeah,
me that
let's
already?
not talk about that.
You guys can
She
walk
was
in
already
and
She mentioned.
like you don't have to stand at the door like you're terrified. This guy doesn't seem to be scary.
I'm gonna go look at this junk.
I'm getting a
Yeah,
drink.
but
Some nice junk.
I have a feeling
Well,
let's
what
not
kind of
put in
drink?
those words.
To me or to him?
Yeah,
Where's my guy?
next to you.
It's not even in the room.
I'm gonna sit over here and talk to this droid like it's a little
It
pig.
looks like big generator.
We're gonna stand right here.
What?
All right, so he
We're
wants to
saying the door
know.
now.
He wants to know
Leave me at the door.
who you are and
I know
what
what
you
the
what you
man.
need. What he can do for you. What do you need?
What's the race, Gabriel?
You think
Oh,
we
yeah,
should
guys.
like kind of mention it on the download, but just in case our name is something bad to mention around the other guys?
Do we want to
Oh,
say
that
anything
could
about her, or do you want to say anything about the senator first?
Well, you know what you know is that Switch is holding cargo for Maya.
Ask him to hand it over.
I hear you got cargo.
Yes.
I have
What he
lots
said.
of lots of cargo.
Do we just tell them we're there from Senator Organa? We don't tell them that Maya sent us?
We could do that.
I mean, if Maya's name would be bad, why wouldn't Bale's?
Well, Maya would be more safe to use.
Yeah, because Organa's name is a
Well known.
Yeah.
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 So we should tell him that we're here to retrieve.
We're on the behalf.
Some
Yeah.
from Maya.
But maybe he knows about Maya because he heard that people were after him. He doesn't want any of that business in his job.
One of you go over there and
Somebody-
talk to him to distract him.
I'm gonna be
How's
really,
your day
I'm gonna be really rude and ask him about his face tentacle things on the back. I'll distract him.
The idea is to not make them hostile towards
I'm like, hey, one of those things.
So, do we have any
Why do you have
business to
gills?
discuss here?
We got
Switch
to
it. Switch is the droid, and the Twi'lek's name is
Oh, Poke.
Twi'lek. Yes.
We don't have a name for him.
Okay.
So where do you? Where do
You
you
just know that there was a Twilight mentioned
What do you
earlier
say
about.
to the
I'm trying to poke it. Like his head thing. I'm trying to poke it, but he won't let me. We're giving you the perfect opportunity. Don't worry.
So we are here on behalf of an individual named Maya to retrieve some cargo.
Ah, Maya. That name does ring a bell. I do happen to have something for her.
Because she was
Oh, it wiggles
she
when I
was
touch it.
unable to be here at this
Let him
time.
talk, man.
So he says, so she's
So the
unable
guy
to
who's
make it.
standing way back there
We-
by the door.
Yeah,
She sends her most sincere apologies.
the agreement to retrieve her cargo was for 1,000 credits.
Got 5,000 credits, just in case anybody cares.
I
We're at 25.
I have 20, but I don't know if that's in my pocket or in the bank.
Oh, crap.
Or
Well, didn't we get the credits when we came here? So that would be like in pocket?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's not really,
These are our new credits, right?
yeah, that's not really, we haven't gone to a place where we could like bank it. So
yeah,
can-
that's true.
I'm trying to remember what is this?
it's in
50?
pocket.
Does that mean I
I
have
don't know.
It probably means you have like 50
50 credits?
credits.
Not anymore.
If it's in the credits window,
I've
then.
been keeping track of my money.
I don't know where I've been.
Yeah, big
Josiah's the one that's been holding most of the money.
I've been giving all my money to her, even though I'm the mercenary. I
Okay.
should be getting paid.
What do you want?
Hey, we're a team.
Josiah's holding our money for us.
Yeah, he's been.
Who's
Grandpa
Josiah?
and stuff.
Oh, Gil, Dr. Gillian.
It's kind of this one guy.
Well, you know what? We don't have.
So I have,
The 20,000 is what you got for the ship, right?
Well, we should probably make sure he's got any kind of cargo before mentioning, like, paying this guy off.
Has to see the.
You know, if you're having problems with the cash, I do have an alternative idea.
Ask what it is, but don't agree.
My real business is in information, buying and selling information. I will reduce the cost to 500 credits if you will supply me information every once in a while on anything that you find intriguing that you think other parties would be interested in. Whether it be the news of the Empire or its enemies, or maybe on some planet you're on, any political information that most people will not know about.
This is the shadiest
Or-
droid ever.
This is my business. I buy and sell information. It's standard smuggling.
I think we can pay the $1,000.
Yeah.
And also, you can use me as a resource when you need to have information.
I'm like still poking.
For a fee, of course.
I'm like still poking the tweet, like, don't do it!
I can pay you for your information, and you can pay me for my information.
So you.
It's just a contact deal.
So you would be paying us for information later
Absolutely. I buy and sell information.
on. Why
Ask him
not?
what kind of information he's looking for.
What kind of information are you looking for exactly? Is it partisan in any way?
Any information that you believe would be valuable to another party, whether it be political information,
What other party are we talking about here?
any party, somebody I can sell
Don't give
to.
him my sandwich secrets.
If
House
you
party.
Just remember,
The house
secret
party.
recipe.
if you learn information about something that you feel would be valuable to another party,
Frat party.
it's something that I could sell.
Just remember the warning that we got before we got
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Don't give him my picture, guys.
Like Swoosh already said, Scream, don't do it. Don't do it!
Or you can pay the 1,000 and we don't have to do
I think
this.
we'll pay you the well, how about this? We'll pay you 500 now, and then when we see that you actually have the cargo, actually I take it back. Can we see the cargo that you need that is supposed to be transacted, and then we'll pay you the 1,000?
The cargo is not in this room. It is safe in one of the other docking bays. You pay me, I'll tell you where it is. You can pick it up and do whatever you want with it.
I don't like this guy.
So about 500 now, and then if it is there,
1,000 is the deal.
that's the deal.
You'll get the 1,000 if it's there.
What do you guys think about this?
Well, I have 20.
This
I think
That's 5% of
this
my
We
bank,
give him
and
the
then you guys
money.
each have like.
And
We don't have
20,000.
we don't have any more metagame here. We don't have any more credits. That's the 20K we got for selling the ship when we got here, right?
Right.
So that's the only money we have.
Yeah.
Well, that's 20,000. That's quite a bit.
I'm with you.
We could always pay him
Yeah.
and then split up the party. If he lies,
Yeah,
well,
true.
we talk to him. He's telling the
Gentle
truth.
beings, this is not a difficult decision.
Yeah,
I do not rip people off. It would ruin my reputation as a businessman.
give him the money.
Fair enough.
Alright.
I
Yeah,
still
we'll do
don't
that.
like this guy.
I just feel like we just wandered on
Okay.
the street.
So
This is shady.
you're
Some
pay-
cargo.
you're paid in the 1,000?
Yeah.
Okay. So since you have paid him like he's requested, he was honest and upheld his end of the bargain, and he says that the cargo that you're looking for is in the main docking bay on the blue deck, a section of the station that is heavily traveled by Imperial loyalists, and one of the few places where Imperial ships actually dock. But it's in the main cargo bay on blue deck.
Blue deck is for loading and unloading things.
The blue deck.
I took 2 gallons of spice rum from the guy. So, you know.
Where,
There you go. While you guys
may
are
I-
talking,
may I ask where you're taking this cargo?
I don't know.
I do not know.
Don't give him information unless he pays you.
You're good.
So
Said the guy who's standing.
He yells across the room. Shut up!
Don't nobody think unless he's giving you money for it.
I'm
Yeah.
just curious because I actually know what the cargo is. And if it's going where I think it's going, I might have some other work for you.
trade information.
Easy, very easy work.
Trade information.
Tell him it's going to
That's a
his
good
mom's
idea.
house.
We'll just trade
Go to
information.
your mama's.
Yeah. If he tells us what it is, we can tell him what we know about where it's going, or
If I tell you what the cargo is, will you tell me where it's going? All I need to know is the planet.
Stop squiggling down. Stop wiggling around and trying to poke you.
No,
What do you
no
think?
deal. No deal.
Really?
Can we tell him?
Well, it's his decision. Though.
It's easy money.
Again, I'm standing by the door. I can't yell across.
I believe
just-
I already know where it's going.
Just lie.
I just need to confirm it because I have something else for you to deliver.
You told us.
Where do you think it's going?
I will tell you
Just lie.
that is not the
If-
deal. The
if
deal was I will reveal what the cargo is.
it's gonna go.
We're gonna go find out what the cargo is here in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need that.
That's fine. We don't need to tell.
We don't need to.
But there's information about the cargo that you may need to know.
If we lie, what is he gonna do about it? He's a droid.
Well, he'll tell.
Do it. Do something.
You guys have figured out by now, this is the criminal organization that's running.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is a
yeah.
real shady criminal organization.
He's actually sitting there going like this.
He's a droid. And he's actually got intelligent beings working for him.
Alright, Grievous.
Alright.
Look. We've handled much worse than this droid before.
We killed a Sith Lord.
Right.
And a rancor.
How about no? And we walk out.
I just need a delivery made. I just want to know where you're going.
What delivery does he have that needs to be made? If we have the guy telling to get the stuff.
That's part of the information change. You tell me where you're going, and I'll tell you what it is.
We don't
And
actually know where we're going.
There we go.
Yeah, we do.
She
Okay,
said
so
what she said.
what's the reward for this second delivery that we would be doing?
it would be an additional 1,000 credits. The same money that you just spent.
And what is the risk of running into trouble that would?
Why did we let the AP guy run that?
There is no risk as long as you're going to the same place I need this cargo to go. This is not dangerous cargo.
Alright, we are going to Alvarin.
Ah, excellent. You've held up your end of the bargain. The cargo that you're picking up is an Alderanian agent that has frozen himself in carbonite.
Good job, genius.
Han Solo.
He
Yeah.
did it because he figured it would be less likely for him to be caught as cargo by the Empire than by traveling in public transportation.
Really?
So he had himself frozen in carbonite and shipped, and then he will be unthawed so that he can deliver information.
So it's actually pretty cool. I want to act like that's stupid,
So-
but it's actually pretty cool.
So don't let your cargo be damaged.
Whoops, broke his arm.
Now, since you are going to Alderaan, which I assumed you were, I have some Carillion brandy that needs to be delivered to someone.
Look on your
I
face.
stole that
Not
too.
anymore.
Are you
Better
sure?
double check the bar.
Are you sure?
Ta-da!
And I was looking for the fastest way to get it there. So all you have to do is take it to Alderaan and deliver it,
Well,
and I
fast
will
is
have
right.
the
We've
credits
already
in
got
our
it.
account.
Okay,
Once
so that's
once it's
$1,000 for
received.
the brandy.
Yep.
And then
Okay.
so this package, the cargo that we're delivering is this
The cargo,
spy.
my cargo is also in the same docking bay.
Okay.
I figured it was going to the same place.
Let's just do it.
Alright, sounds good.
So you'll get your 1,000 back once you get the Alderaan.
Sounds good.
All right.
So I'm getting like beat up right now at this point because I'm still trying to touch the 3 foot. Can we go now?
Blaster fire sounds from outside in the hall, and suddenly the blast doors leading into the storage bay slide open to reveal a number of armed thugs outside. And in the midst of the rabble is a large Chevin, which I don't have.
What's a Chevin?
That's a good question.
They got like a big elephant trunk thing.
Oh.
Oh, those Java's
Twice.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
We'll call him a Chevin.
See one of the guys that was playing them?
So anyway, are you seriously standing here?
Yeah.
He was playing on both sides.
Standing by the
The
door.
canteen on both sides.
Who's standing by the
Still
door?
standing by the door.
Oh, he's still saying about the door.
You want to stay there?
Sure.
Okay, you might want to get out of their way.
I'll slide over a little.
So
I'll let them
How do
pass.
you spell Chevin?
Yeah,
One
you
year
said
one.
hit. Cubans.
Bring it on.
Chevin. So anyway, in walks a large Chevin, his trunk hanging low to the ground and his mouth twisted in a snarl. So you thought you could hide your deal with the off-worlders from me, droid? I'm tired of not getting my cut. Turn him into scrap heap, boys.
He's beautiful.
Uh,
I think he has more charisma than I do.
Looks like a
He
tiki.
would look good in a golden.
Looks like a tiki
He
guy.
would indeed.
So the massive Chevin looks old, even for his species. His trunk hangs low and scars across his face, giving him a weathered look that matches his leathery skin. His clothes are little more than rags, and a large blaster pistol pokes out from beneath his vest as though ready to be drawn at a moment's notice. So while this is going on, these guys take off back here because they're a little bit startled. This guy, he's going to try and take cover over here. You're kind of stuck here at the moment.
shoot him.
He's still distracted.
Let me find out how many there are. I still don't remember.
Yeah, I'm still poking him away.
Don't walk away. He gets an opportunity.
This time I've got like half a hand on one of them. I'm like, whoa, it's
So stupid.
Okay.
That's my fish.
Now we're going to have
It's a little
trouble. Let's see. 1, 2,
Roll initiative?
3, 4, 5, 6.
You're like, I can't help it. It's instinct. The little tentacle.
All right. For where did 2 stormtroopers go?
Dead.
Well, they
Right there.
had numbers on them.
Yeah,
They're right there.
Number 1 and number 2.
Yeah. Well, there's more.
That one's one.
We're going to use them because they have numbers,
Okay, well, this
and
is
it makes it easy to find.
That's more.
Here's 4 and 6. Where did guys go?
What?
If I get a really
You
good
have 1,
crit,
2.
you get collateral damage. Like if I get a headshot, it goes right through his head and hits like another guy.
Like,
I mean, I've got
So
3d10
cold.
that I'm rolling.
Okay.
it looks down.
I still got this These are Empire, maybe I can just say.
That's right there.
The agent for Bale Organa is downstairs.
5, 6. Okay, so here's
No, because
Here's these guys.
Just put them in there.
That's not good.
yeah.
We'll just say a different level than what she's on.
So
No, she's on a ship now. She's about to pick us up. Right?
I thought she said she was gonna have someone come and pick it up.
While you're out there, give me a piece
Oh,
of pizza.
maybe. Well, I have a comm link. Maybe we can figure something else.
All right, guys.
You're still having your back hit, so you can like.
Yeah,
So these guys storm the room.
What was that guy in Star Wars? The guy with the big nose. He was the
blue
informant.
guy?
He was the informant.
Yeah, I can't think.
I don't even know what he sounded like.
So the first thing that
It's like a
happens
monkey
Yeah.
is he runs over and ducks behind these because he's kind of he's the leader. He's given the commands. So he's going to go over here and duck out of the way, and he says, "Get 'em, boys. Now you guys need to roll initiative."
Yay.
Did it know that Jimmy?
Oh gosh.
Oh, good
Oh,
Lord
yeah.
Almighty!
One.
Y'all go ahead and do your stuff. I'm gonna stand here and watch.
22.
Oh my gosh.
I would be
Jim's
6.
going to stand there going,
I'm a statue.
I have a 13.
6, just for the
If you
record.
don't
All right,
move, they
Chet.
won't see you.
12.
Tochum,
22.
Mephisto,
13.
Dex, Dex,
6. I'm not kidding. I'm a
Swoosh.
statue.
10.
Now you know why.
We
he's
Patrick.
so detonated.
27.
Oh gosh.
The same as last.
Gil.
20.
Alright. We suck at initiative, guys.
I'm alright. I don't know. Your guys' probably better.
13.
Though I am.
Wait and see what all the rest of you guys do, and then I'll decide what.
Let's do it.
I'm going
So,
to inspire
They're
confidence in
also
y'all.
distracted by the great beauty.
Yeah,
That they just like, oh,
I heard them come in.
I was distracted.
Can I get like a collateral shot if I get like a crit? Because that'd be awesome. Because I have a powerful blaster that I'm using.
I threw one guy's head into another guy.
Yeah.
If I get a crit, I'm gonna have it ricochet so perfectly that it goes through his head, bounces off the wall, and then hits like these 3 guys.
Alright, Patrick, you're up.
What was yours?
Guys, I don't think we had any of our guns.
Oh, by
drawn.
the way, Switch says, boys, could you please help with this? I'll knock off another 500.
No,
1,000.
1,000. Make it
I'm making 1,000.
Fine.
I'm gonna try to shoot number 3.
Victory.
Should have said 15.
Oh gosh.
So you know us.
It's 23, 24, 27.
So add 1,000 now, and then you'll get another 1,000. I'm sorry, what'd you roll?
27.
And
I
who
rolled a lot
are
of
you shooting?
27s.
Who are you shooting?
3.
Number 3.
Kyle just likes the number
Alright.
27.
And that is a,
It better be a hit.
Probably a hit.
hold on a minute, I gotta find the stats. I thought I had them on here. There we go. That's a hit.
Okay.
If a stormtrooper can take damage from that, I'm gonna start wondering some stuff.
That's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
He is dead.
Okay.
And next up we have
My posture actually is exactly what that little mini's posture is right now.
next up we have one of Dex's guys. We'll call this person the first one, little chick, right?
One of Dex's guys.
No,
Or I'm sorry, not Dex.
Switch's guy.
Switch's guys. Move her over to here, and she's going to shoot at number 1, and she misses. So next is the guy she just shot at, and he is going to shoot at Patrick because he just shot his friend.
Okay. Good luck.
Wait, Patrick, your friend died, right?
Yeah.
He only rolled a 12.
Yes. Big time.
Patrick Patrickson.
He was aiming at the floor and hit the ceiling, so.
And he's also going to move. He doesn't want to stay there.
Probably smart.
Next up is thug number 6, which is there. He is also going to shoot at Patrick. If I can keep it on the table.
I say you just move out of the way.
Okay. And I'll do my inspire
18.
confidence feat.
Miss.
Alright.
that was your brother.
He missed. And he is just going to
Yep. And I have a dodge chance too, so.
move over here. That's not really cover, that's just
That's
crap
not
number
number
4.
That's not number 6. That's number
That's number 2.
Oh, let's switch them.
Sure.
Next up is thug number 4.
He just walked in.
And he sees the guy standing next to him. Did you guys not see him? And he only rolled a 4.
Who's that? Me?
Nope.
Um,
Sure didn't.
Yeah, he missed you.
Somehow.
What am I using as my as
Reflex.
Your reflex.
reflex?
defense. Yeah.
All right.
Fortitude is what?
Fortitude is like poison, protecting you.
Next
poison.
up is
Will is like force.
Yeah,
next up is the Twi'lek back there. Have him move.
Sorry. I guess you guys run teams now.
He can actually. He's got to move because you guys are in his way if he shoots. Move him out to like towards the front of them boxes. He's not afraid, and he's going to shoot at number 4 back there.
Whip.
Who did I say number 4?
Yeah.
That's a hit. So. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
What's he rolling?
10.
I have no
This-
idea.
This die is like a. Oh, okay.
He hits.
Just sitting here going. Tick, tick, tick.
He hit number 4 for
It's like the
10.
smallest D6 you've ever heard.
4. He's dead.
Have you ever heard the card game, The Mission? It's like
All right.
What is this all about?
Totem.
Some Russian
When you roll a 20 on an attack
Yeah.
roll, you do double the damage
but
that you
I got it from
roll.
I think it was
You still roll the same damage, but you double it like on that or something.
When I roll 20.
I never
Yeah,
actually
whenever
I didn't even open up the cards. But it came with a box that had like 10 dice in it.
Nice.
And it's 1 through 5.
Yeah.
And then
Totem, you're up.
It's like a sword.
Alright. So, who's been shot at over here?
The only people who've been shot at are dead.
So going to
Okay.
hit. Yeah.
Okay.
None of those guys have been hit.
Well, then I would like to
Somebody can do
shoot number.
Number 3. Number 3 level.
Number 3.
Alright, number 2.
Number 2.
Where are you?
I'm right here.
Where? Oh, okay. There you're right. Next to Patrick.
Okay.
I don't mind me breathing all over you.
And what was it again? I'm sorry. That I'm adding to it.
It's you
D20 plus your base attack
Dex and base attack.
Dex
plus
mod.
not Dex mod.
and your +1.
Till point blank, so you add 7 to your roll.
Just remember add 7 to your attack roll.
I have a.
Alright. No, 16.
That is a hit. Who was he at? Number 2.
2, and then
Roll
you
damage.
3, right?
Plus your half level, so 2.
And
And then plus another 1 because it's point blank.
Okay. Plus 3 of them again.
9.
6, 9.
That was number 2. He is dead.
Oh, yes.
You guys are wussies.
2 for 2.
I might not participate in this combat either.
Alright.
Apparently, I'm not going to. I had to go. Ooh.
Gil, you're up.
Inspire confidence, cheerleader time.
You should,
What was it?
you should move though.
It's got a nice beat to it.
Everyone's in his line of
This is
sight.
good fighting music.
If he moves like right here, it's fine.
The different.
You should move like behind the desk. So they can't-
Yeah, then you've got
Yeah.
partial coverage, and then everyone is in your line of sight, right?
Yep.
So
So what does it do?
+1
It gives
to your-
everybody +1 to their attack roll or +1 damage.
Yep.
Something like that.
Both. Yes.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, so I need to
That's
know that.
it's not a standard
Inspire
action
confidence.
because you moved.
So
That's
you
why I'm
said
asking.
plus dexterity.
Yeah,
I guess.
on a ranged attack.
Base.
On
We'll call
the
it
attack roll, you
Inspire
have
confidence.
base attack
Yeah,
plus
I
your
would think it
dex,
would be.
and then the
Yeah,
+1
actually.
from point blank shot.
I don't know if it would be
You were
like-
cheering while you
Roll
rolled,
damage.
so you get a
There you
plus
go.
one.
Six,
What I
seven.
rolled
No.
was 7.
All right, so everybody remember you got a +1 right now for everything you do. Switch's turn. He is going to take. Well, he can't shoot at anybody.
But it says
Um,
damage.
No. The +1 point, not +1 die.
Oh.
Well, nobody.
Sorry.
He does not have a good shot at anyone because the guys are kind of in his way.
you're doing his job.
Who is this?
Switch.
He's yelling at us.
Get out of my way.
Go team, go.
Another
Does he
point?
have inspire
Another point?
confidence as well?
What's that?
Another
Does he
inspiration
have inspired
point?
confidence?
He does not have that ability.
Droids are not cheerleaders.
Um,
George, they're terrible cheerleaders.
he is actually. She's got nobody to shoot at all. At least not without. There's absolutely nowhere he can go without really being exposed, and he's like the criminal guy.
These
You
are
could stand in front
the
of.
bombs, so he computerized. Just blows them up.
Nah,
Although
he's
he
gonna
will
mess with
do
the
it.
computer.
Okay.
We just have to trust him on that.
Okay.
All right, and now the Chevin over here he yells. He can obviously see that things are not going well for him, and he yells, "Now, boys!"
Oh no.
More of them?
More
And
beautiful Chevin.
It's number 3's turn. See, she was 1.
Should have been shooting at the Chevin the whole time.
Where's number 3? That's a good point.
The guy behind her was number
I got this.
2.
I got an idea for him.
Oh yeah.
Was
So
it
do
there?
I, but I gotta wait
Did
till
we
everybody else
already kill
decides.
off one?
We killed number 3.
We killed one.
No, we killed
Yeah,
number
we
2.
killed
1, 5.
We got 156.
Oh, we'll call him 3 then. Okay. Okay, so he runs way back here, and he takes a shot at you.
Oh, really? Really? You want to go?
He's a traitor.
And he does not do very well.
Oh crap. Oh crap.
What?
Chevin's like, no, boys, and then half
Oh. I can feel the
So,
the care.
everybody make a perception check real quick.
Is that a D20?
Yes.
He missed by 8.
Oh, I just critted.
10.
26.
19.
Yeah, 20.
Who rolled more than 15?
Or higher. 15 or higher.
Yes, 15 or higher.
Oh yeah. Stop losing.
All of you noticed that when that guy took a shot at you, the Twi'lek looked very surprised.
And I did not notice.
No.
You were still inebriated, so.
In fact, where are you? You probably didn't even see the shot.
Where is it?
Yeah, you wouldn't have even seen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you may not even realize that he got shot at because you don't really have a line of sight with the guy that just shot at Swoosh.
I'm not looking.
Tell me guys later.
You don't even realize they switched teams because you haven't seen anybody do anything yet.
Okay.
But everybody else noticed that that guy looked surprised when that just happened. So it is thug number 5. He is actually, he's not even running this. He's actually going to take a shot at the Twi'lek.
My perception's
I critted
All
my
of this
perception check.
traitorism.
I got a 10.
And he missed.
Whoosh.
I got a 10. Nice flying.
This guy shot at that guy.
No, he shot at the
Oh,
Twi'lek.
That guy.
Yeah,
Never mind.
and he missed.
Did she turn?
You
It
didn't
is
do
now.
it. You didn't put perception check.
So these two, as far as we know, are
She
traitors.
hasn't done anything yet.
Right?
No,
This
this
guy
guy
No,
looked
he's not a
surprised that
traitor.
he shot at.
And the Twilight just got shot at.
Okay.
So.
I'm just
Yeah.
confused to who's who, I guess. We're good.
It is Mephisto's turn.
Okay.
All
Should I-
this has happened 6 seconds still. First round.
That's
What? Get him!
Where'd the guy go?
So should I move and shoot at him? If he's shooting at Swoosh.
You saw. Where are you? You're over there. Yeah, you saw that happen.
Swoosh, duck.
Yeah, because you can't really shoot a
Fish.
big guy.
You can move there and shoot him.
Yeah.
And then shoot him.
Yeah.
Go fish, swoosh.
Are you?
He's not double shooting.
No.
That's me.
Yeah, that's him.
Oh, by the way, you don't see any danger of being noticed
So I
here.
roll this to see if I hit him.
Figured not.
Right?
What?
I roll this
If
to
you
see
get
if I
Oh
hit
yes.
Yes.
Use
Okay.
the force, Luke.
him. 7.
Plus.
Plus,
Who you should? You should get a confidence bonus too.
Oh, and then your base attack. So
And
that's
then
plus 6.
your dex mod.
So it's 30.
Range.
13. Okay.
She had the plus one from the.
Plus 1
Oh,
for plus.
Base
Oh,
attack
yep.
plus your dex mod.
Yeah,
plus
don't
your-
forget, I gave you guys bonus damage and attack.
So you're
Base attack. Dex mod. Dex mod's here.
So that's 6 plus the one he gave you was 7, so you get 14.
Okay.
14.
14.
That is a hit.
Okay.
Noise.
These stormtroopers are living up to their legacy.
Alright,
Plus one.
that's 18.
18.
Dead.
Thanks.
Switches
You
thug,
should
right?
have gone
What's up?
much harder than this.
I know.
Switch saw that his own guy shot at Swoosh,
I threw
right?
it.
Sure.
I had to throw like
Just gonna make sure.
a speeder at them.
Yeah, you
That's
did.
just
You
all-
did.
Chet,
That was awesome.
I get
That's
to do
lightning.
something.
Chet, kill them all.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have line of sight of the Chevin?
He's ducking behind those boxes, so no.
Roll for the crit to
But if he stops standing by the door, maybe somebody else will take a shot.
So step, maybe go left and then shoot at the folks on the left.
You still have one more spot you can move, right? Because you're at 5.
Yeah.
So you can take a step forward, or you can just.
I'll take a step forward and I'll shoot it.
That would be a opportunity attack. Of course.
Ooh, from who?
And it's only
Oh.
18.
I didn't.
Oh, she's right there.
Well, nobody knows. We didn't really know she was
Yeah.
bad, but now that now
Now
we know.
I do.
Yeah.
And I can take a swing.
And I can see it too now.
I can't.
Right?
Can't.
And
You know.
Let's go ahead and take a
Oh, you don't know who
That's
it
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
6 right there.
Stop, start sliding.
6, yeah, I know.
Crates are pushable, by the way.
Huh?
Crates are pushable.
Intense.
Oh, I always ask. I'm always like, can I
Force
look at
push right into the wall.
23.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
Who you hitting?
Number 6.
How much there?
I need 3d10.
Yes.
Raise this.
+1.
Raise this.
Plus.
Actually, +3.
+3.
Percentage slack.
There's not. Oh, it's not.
26.
Yeah, you killed him.
So how did you
Several
divide
times.
number 6?
His head fell off. Swoosh!
Oh, it's swoosh time.
And
Except I can't move
the
anymore.
guy that could attack is dead.
Yeah, thanks.
4, 5, 6, and then you have a shot.
I got an idea.
Three complete.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait, you didn't kill her?
No, she just attacked me because it's not an attack.
5. And I'm gonna hit her with
You didn't see the.
oh yes, right, I didn't.
Perfect. Let it keep going.
What I used to have.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I could do that. Would you say I would be able to see him?
No.
No, I don't know how.
You know he's there.
Okay. I can't hit him. Move right there. It's not far enough. 6.
You can't just use the force to pummel him with that?
Throw your lightsaber.
Yeah, that's what
I have a feeling that's a bad idea.
I might do that
It's
actually.
never a bad idea.
I mean,
You
we're not-
guys
we're
are
not-
way
We're not
outnumbered.
going up against
You
the
got
strongest.
nothing.
Well, I mean, what if something walks through the door that can actually wield it in and he picks it up?
He uses the force.
There's no
to-
evidence of that.
Out of game.
It's
I
gonna
can
work
see
one of
far
these
anyway.
days.
Out of game there is.
I'll
Grab
just
your blaster.
It's gotta
yeah, I'll
work.
just use my swift action shoot with my pistol.
Yoda did it attacking the Jedi Temple, so why can't?
So
Guys, there's clone troopers everywhere.
And he was a level 3.
Oh.
Stop shooting
9.
Use a lightsaber.
No, you missed.
I can't hit anybody.
You're worse than the
I'm
Dex.
too far away.
Huh?
I have a sword, guys.
I'm back here asleep. Move me over a couple, because I don't think I have line sight on him yet, right?
Opportunity attack. You just ran past the storm.
Ah.
Alright, you guys haven't been very good.
Oh, I forgot that.
It's only an 11.
Yeah, 19. Right? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do submission. I can fire both pistols at the same time.
With a -5, right?
-5 attack. Do it.
Do it.
Do it, do it, do it.
It looks cooler.
So I got 6.
Like he jumped sideways, holding a pistol like this.
1, 4,
Dodges his
5.
shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He pulls him out.
Plus
like a
1.
Western.
11.
Oh yeah.
Total?
Or
No, that's a miss.
And he falls on his face.
Good try.
What's the
Good try
You
again.
attacked twice though, right?
Yeah. I used attack twice.
Hey, did you get your +1 in there?
Yeah, I did.
Did you get your base attack in there?
6, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, that would be a 21.
Okay, that's a lot.
That should be.
Yeah.
You know, that'd be 6.
At least did a little bit of damage down.
6. 12.
That's one for my.
I did.
No, that
Okay.
was.
Forgot to write his hit points down. You hit him for 12.
12.
He is bloodied.
oh man.
Handcuff him.
Like
let's,
a
yeah,
handcuff.
let's find out some info.
Do you have handcuffs then?
I do.
I have
It is now
Nice.
his turn. He's going to spin around and aim at the guy that just shot at
Go
him.
figure.
I wonder why you do that.
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense at all.
It really doesn't.
I don't have cups.
16.
Congratulations. Nope. Apparently, I'm.
You're pretty darn.
It's more than point blank, and he still can't hit you.
You know what? I haven't been adding their two things together. I need to do more research. That was actually a 16.
Still miss.
Still does. The damage, you add a level. We add half our level 2 to damage.
Yeah,
Does
I missed. I left 2 off of that damage hit. Then,
Oh,
it should have
okay.
been
He's
14.
down to 9.
Should have been 14.
Oh,
Guys!
All right, Patrick.
Yes.
You alright with it? You look like you took a couple of dust sticks.
Like, what if there's a game mechanic where you can introduce metagame into the actual game?
That's a feat.
Yeah.
6, and I move there.
Guys, sorry, what did the DM say?
I'm gonna shoot a 5 just to get out of the way.
No, I can't say that.
Well, because I shoot over here, I mean, and
I was gonna say shoot one so we can try to cuff him.
but then I'm
Why
shooting
can't you
towards
say that?
Dex. Is that gives me a penalty, right? When I shoot towards.
Yeah, you'll take
You
like
know
a
he's over
minus.
You know he's over here.
We're gonna have to do
That wasn't
something
metagame.
Yeah,
structure
so
that.
I'll
Get
shoot
yelled at.
5. 20.
That's a hit.
Oh, well. You did.
15.
Is that that guy?
Yep.
Good move.
Who has the handcuffs?
I have
I do.
2.
I have some, I think.
I got 2 binder cuffs. Okay.
That's what I have.
All right, so it's the girl's turn. She's gonna take a shot at Freddy. She's ripped me.
What?
When did she do that?
You got shot Fred.
Who?
I'm sorry. And the one guy.
Who?
She rolled a.
Chet.
Natural
Chet, she's shooting you.
Because I don't want you to hit both there. I have right.
I don't know why she couldn't.
She calls you
Right.
friend though.
Not right now, but.
Hey, Fred, though.
She rolled a 20.
Hey, Fred.
Not crit.
That is exactly
Come
my
downstairs just for a second.
That is exactly my reflex.
Let's see here.
Chance to look at his notes.
You're not supposed to say it that loud.
6.
I was really loud. I drank too much.
10 points of damage.
I'm alright.
Oh, he thought he kept some of that spice
BRB.
rum for himself later.
You're only at 39.
I'm a little bit lesser of a tank.
Oh gosh.
I'm not like John, but I can still take
I
this.
know. Sorry.
I could take
wait,
20.
Am I actually a tank?
I could
No.
take 20 damage right now and be where you're at.
I have naturally have 49 total. Oh, goodness. But
Wow.
I just took 10.
I got 39.
This kid over here has 61.
I have
Oh,
40.
why in the world is he
Guys,
standing in front of everybody that you go shoot at?
Guys, I want to.
That's why I'm standing out in the middle of
I
nowhere.
love it.
I told you to do the thing.
I couldn't do the thing.
I've got 40. So.
What do you got?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Don't worry
So,
about
Don't
it.
worry about
On my turn, I might just have for my dodge.
It's a new move that I really want to use.
Just so we know, I'm gonna have to tell Fred when he comes into, but I use my dodge on him.
What's the move?
Just in case.
You'll find out.
Okay.
I don't think it's ever been in Star Wars. Like, I've never read or seen anything about it, so.
it.
No.
Only
make
I
it up?
only.
No,
only
it's an
the
actual
DM
thing.
What?
Yeah. There's some
And,
moves. There's some
yeah, he
stuff in the books that are just outrageous. Like, I can teleport objects, or levitate, or just
In the
phase
books,
through
as in
objects.
The D&D books?
Yeah. Or just like phase through objects.
When the
Like a
actual
ghost.
books, he could change his facial what he looks like to people,
Yeah, I can't do.
and
I don't
like
think I've read anything about that.
he could. Sorry about that. I think one comic book had him like
Have you
jumping
ever
out of a ship and just
Yeah, I
force
just want
blasting like.
he wanted me to
tons
see my mom's surgical. They took a thing off of her arm.
Yeah.
Now she's got like stitches all over the place.
Nice.
That's the first time I took advantage of. Okay,
What are they doing? They're doing more, right? So
that was the month.
they've done more.
That was yesterday. Okay, so Thug 1 just took a shot at you.
So what?
You used the dodge, didn't you?
Oh yeah. Just in case on my round I picked him for my dodge thing, so I get a +1 on my reflex.
Okay. Well, he's going to take it's his turn right now. He's going to take a shot at Dex, and he rolled really bad, so you're fine.
Those are coverage.
It's just one of
And
those
it's
things
now
that I
the
have to
Twilight's turn again.
Almond.
use. It's one of those things that I have to use.
The Twilight sees what's going on. He's taking a shot at her.
The Twilight's a good guy.
Well, yeah. Is it a male or a female Twilight?
He hits.
Just standing there all playing with
Is
his.
it male?
You referred to it as a he. So
Oh,
I would
I was
assume.
kind of half paying attention to the.
No, it's a girl.
No, it's a
You're not a woman.
Roll a perception check.
You roll a 1.
She's
Guys, it's a gamma ray.
If you're not a woman, I wouldn't have been touching.
Are you a toaster?
She's dead.
Oh,
So all that's left is just the
I
other
thought
two.
Twilight was just
No.
like, oh.
Totem.
How's your
Coach him.
Oh, bring it.
Just need to call him John.
Alright, where am I?
He forgets his name.
Hey John.
Well, I saw that she was a bad guy, so I can assume maybe the other ones.
There aren't any more left.
There's one right
There's that guy.
No, he didn't.
Oh, that guy.
He didn't notice the Twilight.
Friends, yeah.
I
There's
didn't
another
know.
one.
I noticed.
I was
don't-
looking earlier. I thought we
I
said
don't
one of them
see-
already died. I
no, but
deleted it,
noticed the
but I
Twilight
know how many
shoot
hit
his
points
own
he has.
guy though.
What?
I noticed the Twilight shoot his own dude.
Yes,
So now I know. Oh, okay, something's going on with his dudes.
possibly.
I kind of want to kill the Duros.
Yeah.
But
Do it.
Killing your own kind.
I actually recognized him. He was the cousin I never liked.
Technically, you probably would have seen him attack. I think I deleted him because I didn't realize he was still there. I thought we killed one and I forgot to delete him.
You just looked at
So
him.
he was just gonna stand there.
Kind of like I was at the beginning there.
Yeah.
And then who's this?
That's AJ.
Okay,
that's me.
Mephisto.
All right then.
You want to go first?
Yeah.
Walk up and punch him in the face.
All right.
All right, I'm shooting him.
Gil, you're up next.
And this is +7, right?
He always burp in his face.
All right, 21.
That's a hit.
No.
You got the third one. Oh, so I do +4,
Yeah,
right?
you can add 4 now because of your buff over there.
5,
Dead.
9, 10, 11, 12.
Dead. Gil.
Here you go. Here's it.
Goodbye, long lost cousin. Thank you.
I can't do the fire comments twice.
There's like 2 years.
Can I run up and cuff him? No, I can't. Can I throw cuffs to somebody who does not have them, or does somebody actually cuff him?
I have cuffs, and I don't know who else does.
Well, there's a
I have guns.
stormtrooper still there. So
Yeah.
maybe
Oh,
we should
yeah.
just kill him.
Well, I could run up and try to shoot him.
It's
Yeah, but
nice that you have
he can't.
cuffs, but AJ, you're really far away.
Yeah, I know. It's like they magically land
you
on
can
his
use the
hand.
force.
You have to
Give
crit
him a
that, but
boost.
yeah. If you crit with,
Or
if
he
you
could
crit the
just
throw,
scream.
they magically land perfectly, so that right when his hands are like this, they hit him. You said what you did.
You mean Chuck Norris?
The airwaves.
That gives you a shot on him.
Can you blast like
He has partial cover around that corner.
Gamma rays.
He has partial cover, so go ahead and roll.
Gamma rays.
Roll!
Fine.
148.
19.
Oh boy.
That's
Plus
a hit.
Plus
lots of other stuff.
20.
Yeah.
Or plus like
Doesn't really matter.
You hit. Even with the
Does he inspire himself also?
no.
Oh, that's
Okay. So
9.
1.
9.
Oh, yeah.
9. He's dead.
Sure, you didn't inspire confidence himself. Like, you know what? I'm pretty good at this.
Look at me go. I'm the cool.
Boost my own self-esteem.
Yes.
Great
Everyone else.
cheerleader, guys.
I'm the coolest.
Switch's turn.
Switch.
He still can't do much.
He was just playing with a
He's playing
computer.
Gallica.
That's what's playing Gallico.
He yells, the doors are locked. Gangalore, give it up.
Gangalore.
That's the guy's name.
That's a great name for a dude with a bunch of tentacles for his face.
So he stands up with his hands up in the air. He's got nothing left to do.
Are we out of combat?
And I use a ring.
You can be out of combat. What would you like to do?
I want to go cuff him.
All right.
Yeah.
Then what are you going to do with him?
I'll cuff him too.
Covers me.
Cuff his
Knock him out.
Couple-
Knock him out some dustin.
By the way, Switch gives you 1,000.
Cool.
Noise.
1,000 more.
Well,
So it's not
for
funny.
helping out.
Okay,
so
let's
that's fine.
ask. Let's ask him
Because that's what you asked for.
some questions.
Okay.
Right, the torture.
Big
Uh,
guy with 2 rifles. We're good.
like what? How
Okay,
did
bye.
he? Maybe we should have him ask questions since he probably has questions himself.
Well,
Who, me?
these two.
Switch.
Right?
I thought you were talking about me. I'm like,
No,
don't make me do it.
Snake in his hand.
This is the guy that was poking at a Twilight.
So we're just kind of coming in on this party. It's not
He's wise, not
really all.
intelligent.
Yeah. Yeah, he basically starts arguing with Switch because apparently these guys at one point in time, he used to work for
This guy?
Yeah, that guy used to work for Switch, and basically Switch informs you that he was wanting too much. He's always trying to get more than everybody else, and couldn't accept the fact that he was just one of his men.
Yeah.
So he basically tried to rise up against him and take over his business. is what's
Bring
going
the
on.
Empire in?
No, it was just a within the smuggling group or whatever they call it, crime organization.
Wait, were those stormtroopers or just thugs?
Those were just thugs. They had
Oh,
They had
okay.
numbers on them. Sorry,
I thought they were.
I said it.
too.
Yeah, I said it at first. I was going to use them because they have numbers on them. It makes it a lot easier to track who's who.
Okay.
Yeah, they looked like stormtroopers on the map. But yeah, it was just an internal conflict. This guy tried to rise up against him, and apparently he even bought some of his own guys out.
So,
Switch says, "Throw him down the hole."
now I like Switch's ideas here,
Which force? Can I
But-
swear kick him?
but I actually want to ask him his side of the story first, without Switch knowing.
That's fine.
Okay.
So,
Like, why is he here? What's he doing?
You want to go over next to him so that you can say that without switching
What's up, bro?
or it can be the good thing.
He basically just tells you that.
Same thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically the same thing.
Okay.
Only his opinion of Switch is very low.
Okay.
He's a horrible boss and doesn't see the benefits of having me work for him.
So
It's too
he
technical.
didn't screw you over. Like, you
Of
didn't.
course he did.
Well, did you always get paid for your jobs?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I needed to know.
Of course it
Good
is.
idea.
Alright.
Wise.
Yes.
Use the force to throw him down the hole from there.
I got that.
I got. Oh, I forgot.
I got
This
this.
is Sparta.
Wait. Can we set it up just like in 300?
I'm
Just
gonna
walking
bring
behind
him
him like
over there. Detach the handcuffs so that I can keep him and use them again.
Oh, smart idea.
And then before I kick him, I yell, "This is Mandalore!" and he falls.
Oh well. Goodbye. I didn't know what that
It's on One Junkets Podcast.
Also, okay, so to move it along, Switch basically reminds you guys that your cargo is on Blue Deck in the main bay.
I kept notes, guys.
All right.
So he's gonna be needing some new employees.
You're asking.
Later.
You're gonna stay around?
He
No,
already
no,
offered.
I'm just saying.
I still don't like him.
He made an offer to exchange information from time
Maybe
to
he'll
time.
raise his price because he needs more help.
Oh, he can get guys.
So
For the record, the DM said to move this along.
Yes.
yeah. Okay.
It's a hint.
But he did offer to be a information source, and that's what he does. He buys and sells information if you ever want to work for him.
Looks like he's got a bad friend, so no.
Yeah, no, I still don't
Says the
like
dark sider.
I still don't like Switch.
We don't know.
All right, let's.
All right, so you guys are going to move up to blue deck. All right, as the turbolift doors slide open and you step out onto blue deck, it is like entering a wholly different space station.
Is it broke?
Partially.
It's right.
It's actually.
They actually call it blue deck because it is.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
The floors are polished and possess a metallic sheen.
What's
A
not
blue metallic.
reflective.
Like
I was
these.
gonna say it's obsidian. But
And the massive windows along one wall grant the most magnificent view of Brentael available on the station. Maintenance and service droids flit about from one place to the next, keeping everything clean and ordered. Moving about the halls of Blue Deck are large numbers of humans, most of them wealthy by all appearances. They pay little attention to the few aliens found around the area, except perhaps to sneer as they pass by.
Racists.
That is very imperial of them. Blue Deck is one of the nicest and most dangerous sections of Selzon Station, reserved almost exclusively for Imperial loyalists and off-duty personnel. Blue Deck is a combination of luxury and fanatical devotion to the Empire. Everything on Blue Deck is pristine and well-maintained, with none of the technical problems seen elsewhere on the station. Propaganda posters of Emperor Palpatine cover the walls, and the insignia of the Empire is found almost everywhere the eye can see. Stormtroopers guard every entrance and exit to Blue Deck, and while they examine everyone closely, they make no move to stop anyone from coming or going, at least not often. The anti-alien bias encountered on the promenade is even worse here. Shopkeepers steadfastly refuse to serve non-humans, and cantina bouncers prevent them from even entering the establishments.
so is that right? No, is that not?
Yes. Very few aliens walk the halls of Blue Deck, and those that do are usually servants or slaves of nobles and imperial agents. So all you have to do is go to the Blue Deck, or you're on the Blue Deck, all you have to do is go to the main docking bay. It doesn't appear that you would be stopped. You might be looked at funny because you're not humans, most of you are.
They can be our
Where
slaves.
is
Be our slaves.
However, this is another one of those areas where you can try to get a little bit more information about where you're going.
I do have a
And well,
knowledge of bureaucracy.
He wants to use that bureaucracy.
he does. We're not in a bureaucracy setting.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Socio? No.
It's just gather information.
All right.
Who's
Galactic Lord.
who's yeah, you're above a planet.
Look at that.
What was knowledge fiscal about? I completely forget.
Physical science.
Physical science. We'll have to look that up. That's not this one.
I have
It's just to gather information.
Gather information.
You're trying to find out
information.
specifically. You want to see.
Hey, Ryan.
Really?
So
be a
that's a
13.
13.
A 13.
It was a critical fail.
I got 15.
I don't even have gather information.
They gather information.
All right. So what you found out though, this is
No, I did roll a 1.
that's fine.
Okay.
I rolled a 17.
What you have found out doesn't even require a roll.
Okay.
You have found out that the Empire just sent an entire squad of stormtroopers to the main docking bay to check out some suspicious cargo.
Oh, that's our suspicious
Yeah.
cargo.
Now, I'm not going to give
Guys,
you the
guys,
additional.
maybe
We
it's
didn't-
not ours.
We didn't notify Maya.
You don't have it yet.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
She wants to know as soon as you get it.
I
And
forgot.
luckily for you, it's in a docking bay.
It's
Lucky.
in the docking bay
Where the stormtroopers
where the stormtroopers are.
Yes.
Maybe the suspicious stuff isn't for us. Maybe it's some other suspicious stuff.
How many storms?
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean,
how many carbon frozen senators?
Right,
No, you're not in it.
They're not gonna
You're
get
on the main you're on blue deck, but you're not in the bay.
Okay.
You've just heard that they've sent stormtroopers over there.
And they're not going to be a challenge. You know that.
Yeah. And now, everybody make a perception check.
I printed that last time.
Perception check.
10.
Oh yes.
I got a 28.
26.
18.
All right. So several of you notice. Remember the guy that ran away?
Mm-hmm.
You notice him. The question is, do you want to go try to talk to him?
We should.
I'm sure he's already noticed us.
One of you stealth up behind it just in case.
I can stealth.
At this point in time, he does not appear to have noticed you guys.
How? We're like the only alien bunch in
It's a
there.
big area.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
big area.
We're
You just arrived in one
slaves.
location. You just happened to a very good perception checks. You noticed this guy. across
So
the-
one of the
Smell the
humans should
fishiness.
probably go up to talk to him instead of one of the aliens.
Yeah.
So Josiah, no.
Yeah, you look a little bit less human than the rest of us.
He's got the highest.
Hey,
I only have 3 throws.
He does
so
have the
I'm not
highest
so
charisma.
worried about that.
Just look down. Hey.
of the humans. Of the humans, he's got the highest charisma. None of us humans are charismatic whatsoever.
One mouth is making dubstep and the other
They
one
walk
like
around
buying
with
a
all these
mixtape.
beautiful aliens.
Yeah, that's right. So what we're doing? So you're gonna go talk to him? I think AJ's gonna go talk to this guy, right? Or, excuse me, Mephisto's gonna go talk to this guy, right?
Mephisto. Anybody going with him?
Nope.
I'll go with him. If
I'm
you
an
want.
alien.
I'll go with him.
The humans going?
Yeah, the humans. 2 humans going to talk to him.
Where are the aliens going to be?
The bathroom.
Should one?
I had to go. I've been holding it for a while.
We can stealthily get behind him.
That way
Yeah.
we've got him like surrounded. 4 people and 2 of them he doesn't even know are there.
You want to stealth it? Let's do
There's
it.
5. I'm in the bathroom. Let's join me.
No, if they're sneaking up behind him and they're going up to talk to him, we're sticking
Alright, I got
back.
24.
I'm taking one of you guys.
Yeah, those are both good. So you guys are
All trains
Yeah.
among the
well,
scattered
except this one.
crowd.
I
This
do
is
have
the
knowledge.
other
You've done a nonchalant roll.
Knowledge of toilets.
You haven't been noticed. It's not like
Toilets.
you can't see it, but he
The
hasn't
fanciest
noticed.
toilets I've ever seen.
Meanwhile, he's surrounded by 3 other
They have
people.
the bidets.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
So
Which is great for
he
you.
notices you. Once you come up to him, he all of a sudden remembers who you guys are, and looks terrified.
Oh.
So
Try
what do you
calm
want to
him
know?
down.
Calm him down some, yeah.
And if anything happens, they're gonna blow his brains out.
I'm sure that'll calm him right down.
I also have rum. That I steal.
And death sticks.
We'll give you some rum and death.
So what do we want to know? That's the question.
So this is where I was talking earlier about persuasion checks and stuff. It's safe to assume that right now he's not going to be very helpful to you. So you probably need to be able to
All right.
change his attitude,
I need
whether
to be
it's
persuasion.
whether it's by threat or persuasion.
Correct.
Both would kind of work.
He's scared enough. He'll do.
Well, I have a 7 persuasion modifier, so.
It's okay. We're not gonna kill you.
So can we persuade him to talk to us? So I ask him questions.
Yeah, sure.
Intimidation.
Do I need to tell you what I'm going to ask him first, or do I just say, is he going to talk to me?
You can ask him a question first, and then try to give him use a persuasion or something.
What do we need to know?
Like,
Ask
We're
him,
underwear.
see if he knows anything about the docking bay that we're trying to get into.
Okay. We want to, yeah.
I
Does he
want
know
some-
what's in the docking bay? I guess is the question.
This water.
It's,
from the
17.
is as clean as my
okay. He tells you that he doesn't know what you're talking about. He's just a merchant traveling around, taking a break on the blue deck.
Then why did he attack us?
Yeah, that'd be the next question. Why did you attack us?
I don't know what you're talking about. I just work here.
You're lying to me, Morgan.
Threaten him.
But it doesn't take a perception to know that he's lying at this point.
Yeah, but he's not being very helpful. He's just trying to get out of here. You can tell.
It's time to threaten him.
You want to rethink your strategy there, buddy?
Yeah, you successfully improved his attitude.
Yeah.
But you can tell he's lying.
Right. So we need to threaten him, right?
Tell him
We can calm him
you
down.
got 2 guys.
I can't calm him down anymore. I tried to calm him down, and you said,
Horseman.
Tell
He didn't run away.
him he's got two
There are
guys with
two-
guns
There
pointing
are
right
two
at
guns pointing right at the back of your head.
Don't turn around.
Is he friendly to the Empire? Because we could tell him that their stormtrooper is about to rush in. So if he's not friendly to the Empire,
No, he is. He's an
He is.
informant.
Well, but they're not necessarily rushing on the deck. They're rushing into the docking bay.
oh,
So.
that's true. They're not.
Yeah, you can see him like looking around,
Yeah, he's an
wondering
informant for the
how in the world he's gonna get out of here.
He's not.
Yeah, just tell him there's two guys pointing guns right at his head.
Okay.
And that we need the information that we're asking for.
And one of them's in the bathroom.
With lights.
You
Or
can do
another
usually
persuasion or a intimidate, whichever one you
There's not an
want to use.
intimidate skill.
I have a
There's not an
persuasion.
intimidate
I have a
skill, yeah.
persuasion of 12.
Well, I think persuasion you could be. It's either way, whether you're intimidating them or. But I actually there is intimidate because I have some. Where is it?
Because I mean,
Persuasion.
if we had a separate skill of intimidate, me and John kind of got that on lock.
I've got 5 of my friends surrounding you. Give up.
Under persuasion, it says intimidate. As a full round action, you can make a persuasion check against to force a single creature with an intelligence of 1 or higher to back down from a confrontation.
Nice.
Surrender one of its possessions, reveal a piece of secret information, or flee from you for a short time. The creature must be able to see you. So yeah, you can do this actually in combat if you wanted to. But
They're under your chair. They're like,
you get a
I have a
there is no
persuasion-
bonus for being completely outnumbered or disadvantaged.
I have a persuasion of 12.
But you
So-
haven't done a check, even though you're alien.
Intimidate.
So would
I don't know,
you be
man. I'm
able
in the
to,
bathroom.
I can't use your persuasion.
You guys could reveal yourselves. I mean, he obviously knows there's more of you. It's up to you.
Yeah, let's just reveal ourselves. I mean, he's not going anywhere. We got guns strapped to his back.
I whisper
How
from
about
behind him.
how would I walk up and try to do because I have a persuasion of 12?
Yeah, then we can all just walk up, and then he's surrounded, and then we've got more charismatic people to help
Sure.
talk to him.
She's now surrounded,
What's
7
your
people,
shooting now?
and he wants to lie to get out of here.
18.
Plus 12,
3d4.
that's a 30.
Okay, he says, okay, fine.
It's a pistol.
Look, we don't want to kill you.
It's like a hiding.
I just
We
want to
don't
go
want
home.
bloodshed, right?
Yeah, so at this point in time, he tells you, you just let him live and go home. He doesn't want to work for you guys or the Empire. But what he does tell you is at least 3 stormtroopers and an officer. We're heading towards the docking bay, and there might be more in there. Additionally, he saw them moving a repulsor sled into the main docking bay, meaning that they have some heavier weapons at their disposal.
Cool. Do you know anything about the cargo?
He has no idea what's
It's
in
not-
there.
There's no cargo, yeah.
I don't know.
Alright.
So-
People everywhere. It's not
You-
gonna be messy.
So basically, he's revealed to you there's at least 3 stormtroopers and an officer and a repulsor sled that has weapons on it.
I'm not scared.
Pulsar.
Alright, so because
Oh, I'm back from the bathroom, guys. Say what's up.
So, is there a way that we can?
You really don't.
Do we need to see if he's telling the truth by using the Force, or he is telling the truth?
He's telling
Oh,
you the
that's
truth.
true. Alright.
You've successfully, you've successfully persuaded him.
Looks like it's time to hit it.
He just
Yeah.
has.
Let's just.
so because he's a decently nice guy, I think we should give him like 500 cards or something so that he can try to get away from them.
I don't know about
I think we should not care and just send him on his way.
I think letting him live is credit.
Yeah.
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 Can we go there now?
Fair enough.
Okay.
This guy's
Shake his hand,
nice
walk
smirk.
away.
We'll see you around here again.
He said he didn't want to work for us.
Do a little cheer.
If he
Give him.
cooperate, I was gonna throw him out into outer space.
You could always use a mind trick and just tell him to go home.
Go through him
I
and
don't know if
everything
mind
he
trick to
leaves.
tell him to go home. I think
Yeah.
he said he wanted to
Go home and don't tell anyone where you're going.
Okay, done.
It's done.
We're done.
Success.
Yep.
Done.
Be back.
Let's go kill.
We're at 2 hours and 8 minutes. You guys want to take a quick break?
Yes.